What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we have another play-by-play. The Atlanta Falcons versus the Washington Commanders at FedEx Field. We have ourselves an interesting ball game. Both of these teams doing well. Atlanta doing better than I think most of them would have expected at 5-6 in the playoff hunt, and Washington, after a 1-4 start, is doing much better now after winning 5 out of their last 6, and they have been moved to 6-5. So a big game today as far as the playoffs are concerned. Let's go ahead and get the in-game thing up and running. Let's get the chat moving. And properties, paste, close. Boom. We got the chat in there. And I got the chat right over here. What's up, everybody? What up, Justin? Who's first? What up, Bradley? Patrick, Doug, Bod, Justin. What's up, everybody? You're already on? Yeah, of course, right? Here's your silver medal for second. There you go. That's funny. That's called what Erickson... They called what Erickson up from practice squad to return kicks. Anyone else worried? I don't know. I don't think Erickson fumbled a lot of kicks either, just like Dax Milne, right? But he's just not a guy that is very exciting, similar to Dax Milne's. I don't remember him fumbling any snaps last year. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, let's take a look at the game today. So they're giving Washington a 60% chance to win, a 59.5 to 40. Of course, they always have that 0.5% of chance of a tie. We have Mariota versus Taylor Heinicke, of course. And this is interesting, right? Because Zach Wilson got benched. Carson Wentz is now benched. Mariota is also a former number 2 overall pick. Will Heinicke be the reason Marcus Mariota gets benched for one Desmond Ridder? That would be an interesting story to watch. Of course, Drake London, their first round pick, is having a pretty decent rookie year. 39 catches, 409 yards, and 4 touchdowns. We, of course, have Terry McLaurin. But, yeah, let's take a look here at the spread. We have a -3.5 towards Washington. Usually they give a -3 to the home team. So they're basically saying that it's a half-point game Washington favor. Money line -195. The over-under is 40.5. That does seem a little low. I know the weather is not great out there right now, but I still think the over most likely will hit. I can totally see a 24-17 game is not unreasonable. But 23-17 also is right in that mix, so maybe it is. It's a close over-under right there at 40.5. What up, Tinfoil? I think it would be more Allen and Payne benches their QB. Well, you get what I'm saying. Also, big news, Rashad Wildgoose is playing today. I can guarantee we will win. Yeah, no Benjamin St-Juste today with an ankle injury, which is a bit concerning because I thought he would just be able to shut down Drake London easy peasy, being a bigger wide receiver, because Benjamin St-Juste is 6'3" in his own right and a little bit quicker than one Drake London. But now we have Kendall Fuller, Rashad Wildgoose. We'll see who else they throw out there. But it is a tad bit concerning to me, but we'll see. The rule change I want is for sacks to score 1.5 points for the defense, just to F with Vegas. That would be, so you're saying a sack counts as actually a half point towards the scoreboard? That would be a pretty big deal. Can you change the thumbnail? Why am I on so early? What time is it? Isn't the game on in 15 minutes? Am I crazy? Yeah, the game's on in 15 minutes. I'm not on that early. You're making me feel crazy. I've done this before, but I'm not on that early, right? Like, it actually does start in 12 minutes? Or is my phone clock wrong? Yeah. Okay. Or give him the McAfee contract. That's hilarious. You usually come on at 12:55. I know. I've actually been getting on late the last couple of weeks. I need to get on earlier. I usually try to aim for 12:30, but that's not what happened either today. So I got right in the middle. I just sandwiched it in between. JK's, yeah. You still got last week's thumbnail? Why? I changed it. Hold on. Okay. Thanks. I thought I picked this week's, but I guess I didn't. So let me change it. Thank you. I made a thumbnail and everything. And I picked the wrong thumbnail. Clearly. Where's the Falcons game? Save. All right, let me know now. It should be updated for the correct thumbnail. Tim, am I on Twitter? I do have a Twitter account. I just don't really use it. I don't really care for Twitter. But thank you for correcting me there, Doug. And everybody else who told me to change the thumb. Zach Plays and everybody, thank you. Hit the like button, you Muppets. There you go. Hit the like button. Let's get the likes early and often. Help the algorithm. It's been fun lately. On Twitter, it's been fun lately. Uh-oh. Elon changing the game. Oh, yeah, see, I didn't like Twitter, like, ever. So, I didn't care about the before Elon or after Elon. Just the whole premise of Twitter never really tickled my fancy. I remember somebody was like, one of my buddies, when it first came out in high school, was like, I just sat on the toilet. Now I just ate some peanuts. And then I just ate this. And then I do this. And now I'm watching this. And I'm like, I have zero cares to know what you're doing that much to be able to follow you and care at all. So, yeah, definitely not. I didn't do Facebook for a long time either, because the first time somebody signed me up for Facebook, I get on and I got bit by a vampire. And I said, what? No, thanks. I'm good. So, don't do those. Thumbnail's good now? Perfect. Does anyone remember what Patterson did to us last time we played against them? We got to lock him up. Yes, I remember the Bobby McCain just completely bit on the running back going in motion underneath and let Cordell Patterson go, or a wide receiver going underneath, I guess, and then Cordell Patterson going right down the field and getting an easy seam / post route. Yeah, it's definitely he's a weapon. He is a weapon right now. And it's funny because he used to just be a return specialist, but now they use him almost like an Alvin Kamara type, but a bigger player, right? And he's been phenomenal in Atlanta, and good for him. I hope he has a off week this week and that he can come back to kick off later. Oh, Michael Strahan picking our game right now on Fox NFL Sunday. Ooh, Michael Strahan says he's got Washington by 9. Wow. Washington by 9. Big win for Mike Strahan. Let's play Weddle before the game starts. We can play a little Weddle real quick. Some Weddle. If I can type. Let's start with this guy. That one. We have a 5'11 player in the AFC that's 25 or 26 years old, a low number. Not in the AFC West, though. Oh, I wanted to say... You know what? I'm just going to say it because it's funny. I know he's not it. All right, so we do have a 25-year-old, but we didn't get any new information. I shouldn't have guessed him. All right, who's in the AFC South that's 5'11"? Actually... Pierce is, right? Damian Pierce is, he's 5'10". We are in the AFC South, not on Houston, though. So the Colts, so we get wide receivers. What about Paris Campbell? What's his name? Ooh, we got a lot of interesting stuff here. It is a wide receiver. It's either on the Titans or... Who's the other team? Jacksonville. Is it Chark? Nope. Not Chark. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was thinking of Kirk, rather. Christian Kirk. Yeah, there you go. I don't know why I said DJ Chark. I was thinking Christian Kirk. What up, everybody? Yo, Tim to go. What up, YouTube Gabriel? Exactly. He had his career high 3 TDs that game. Lock him up. I agree, Johnny. How many times the HCTR is going to get played today? I'm thinking 4 tugs for Washington. I'll take that all day. So 4 touchdowns and the win, singing it 5 times. I love it. Have you guys heard the new Washington song? You're talking about left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. The haters can't stand us. Back again for the best Commander. Play-by-play COVID got me down, but can't miss this. Oh, thanks, J-Rabbit. And I'm sorry that you got COVID. That sucks. I'm sure the flu-like symptoms are not that fun. All right, what do we got in the hard mode? Let's go all the way down here. Let's go with... Oh, I just randomly guessed Taylor Heinicke? You know it's going to be a good day when I just randomly pick Heinicke. We are in the NFC East, an older player. Let's go with Lawrence. Ooh. We are on Dallas. Not a defensive end, but a defensive player. And who's a defensive player that's a big dude? 6'4"? That's 30 years old? Who else is on their team? Who's their D tackles? Do they have an older D tackle that I'm forgetting right now? But no, a D tackle would be in the 90s as well. So it's got to be a linebacker? They have a 6'4" linebacker that's 30? Is Vander Esch? Esch. No, Vander. He is 6'4", and it is a linebacker. But no, they have a 6'5" linebacker. No, Quinn. I thought it was on the Eagle. Barr. Anthony Barr. Okay. Anthony Barr is 6'5". Good grief. All right, well, there's your water. Weddles on the day. What up, Dubs? How you doing, Dubs family? What's up, man? COVID is so stupid. I'm over it. Yeah. It still sucks. I mean, it's like flu-like symptoms. You don't want to have it. My boss had it the other day. He was like, dude, I felt horrible. Fire up the bed. Once we scored that touchdown, you know we will. Can't lie. Glad Tim and Jarris just doing their own things now. Good. And I hope he's doing well over there, too. And me and him still talk and everything. Yeah, we're still good. And I'm glad he's doing good. You have us winning. Doug has us winning 27-13. Let's get the poll going here. Let's start a poll. Who do you got? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say Washington by 7+. Washington by less than 7. By less than 7. Add option. We got the Falcons by less. Let's just say, or Falcons, because I know we have a Washington heavy community, so I know that Washington's going to get a lot. Anyway, let's just say Falcons. So who do you got? There's 3 options today. Washington by more than a touchdown or more. Or Washington in a close one, or do you have the Falcons today? Call a great day today, Tim. Thanks, T-Reaper. Would love to see force a few turnovers today. That has been the biggest difference in this Washington 5 out of 6. I believe we only had 1 turnover in the first 4 games combined, or first 5 games rather, when we were 1-4. 1 turnover, and that was the Derek Forrest game-ending turnover against Jacksonville. Right, where Derek Forrest ended up getting that pick. Outside of that, we got no turnovers. But since then, we have 12 in our last 6 games. So we're averaging 2 turnovers a game in our last 6. And that has been absolutely critical in winning football games. But I think one step before that is our time of possession. It allows our defense to stay more fresh, be able to have more high energy. But at the same time, Jack Del Rio is calling a better defense with the right personnel, right? Derek Forrest has really stepped up. We have no more William Jackson, Benjamin St. Juste growing into his own, Kendall Fuller playing more in scheme. So it's been a better showing from Jack Del Rio as well. Tim, how was your Thanksgiving? My Thanksgiving was good, man. It was good. We went over to my aunt's house and had a ton of fun. There was a lot going on, as usual. They let me bring my dog. Everybody loved Ruby, so that was good. It was a very good Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody else had a good Thanksgiving as well. True turnovers are huge to win-loss. Absolutely. Driver's class can wait on Washington game day. Glad to hear Tim go Commanders. Absolutely. Who won Beer Olympics? I came in second. My team came in second. Unfortunately, my sister's team, Rita, came in first. I made one bad draft pick, and it really cost me. I love my Aunt Diane. She's a very nice lady, but I was nice and said I would draft her so she wasn't the last pick, and she threw a ping pong ball backwards. It was actually quite embarrassing. We were playing baseball, and she threw it, and it went boop, and it landed literally behind her, and it was hard to recover. And we should have won that baseball game anyway, but my Uncle Jim, her husband, actually came up with a clutch home run in the bottom of the fifth. We were only doing 5 innings to tie the game up, and they ended up winning in extra innings, and that cost us a chance at the championship. But Rita's team was really good. They ended up winning pretty handedly anyway. So there you go. Yeah, Tim's sister drank me under the table. You ain't lying. She's a college-age student, so that's why it was successful for her. And she picked a couple other college-age students. I actually picked no college-age students. That was probably my biggest mistake on my drafted team. I picked my dad, my Aunt Jean, who's studly in these things, my Aunt Diane, and my cousin Kevin, who's like 27, 28. So yeah, it's not tough. It's tough. Anyway, we're at 1 o'clock. We should be getting started any minute now. Let me make sure I am up to speed. Fast forward everything. All right, on my screen, I'm skipping. Am I skipping to everybody else? I don't know. Oh yeah, she's got that dog in her. Yeah, my sister for sure. You have an uncle named Jim? Yes, I do have an uncle named Jim. My Auntie Diane was not clutch. Not clutch whatsoever. But it was fun. It was good. And I didn't play well either. I needed to step up my game. I can't talk about others and not mention the fact that I really let my team down as well. I should have came in more clutch as well. What happened to Jairus? Jairus is doing his own thing. Jairus' Corner. You can go watch his stream. I'll go pull it up real quick. You can see, so everybody else can see. Jairus is... Or wait, I gotta go to YouTube first. YouTube. Jairus is... Actually, there it is right here. Jairus' Corner. You go hit him up. Go hit that like button for your boy. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to let you know you're going live. But there you go. And you can go hang out with Jairus. And I'm going to say, hail, baby. Here to hit the like. Have a great stream. There you go. Go show Jairus a little love over there. All right. We're still waiting for child support, though. My grandmother said no skipping. Good. All right, we're about to get started here. There's Arthur Smith and Ron Rivera, the two head coaches. Arthur Smith, I believe this is his first season, and then Ron Rivera, of course, this is his third. So a couple of newer head coaches to the respective teams. And they have their teams playing a little bit better than some people expected. So here goes Joey Sly back to kick it off to start this game. And it's Cordero Patterson to receive. There's the kick. And we are off. And it will be a touchback to start the game. So the 25-yard line is where Marcus Mariota will start his first drive of the game. All right. Let's get the box score going, of course. Okay, here we go. First play of the game. We have Marcus Mariota. A little bit of a journeyman now, but has found his way to start here in Atlanta and has the team playing pretty well offensively. Here we go. In the pistol formation, 3 receivers to the right. Puts a man in motion now to the left. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side is Cordero. And Cordero will spin forward for a gain of about 2, maybe 2.5, depending on the spot. I hate the black unis. Some people love them. They are a love-hate item for fans. Either you absolutely love the black unis or you hate the black unis. I'm a guy that likes the black unis. I don't mind them at all. I think they're a pretty cool look. But here we go. Offset I formation to the right. Mariota under center. It was a gain of 3. Takes the snap. Play action. Setting up a tight end screen. Makes the grab. Running, zigzagging around, and he gets hit from behind. Nearly fumbles the football, it looked like. But he gets a gain of about 4, so that'll set up 3rd and 3 here for Atlanta. Okay, so they're going to give him a gain of 5. So it's a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for the Falcons. Just signed up the Patreon, I think, since I listen every week. My first time, hopefully it worked. Oh, no, thank you. I have to look at that. I appreciate it. 3 receivers to the right. Put a man in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. No, he keeps it. Mariota running to the right. Nice play. And it'll be a first down. Big gain of about 10 yards. And on 3rd and 2, they move the chains here. Mariota with a nice fake. And Cordero Patterson did his job well. Also, it looked like he took it and ran forward. But no, Mariota definitely snagged it. And he's going to get a gain of about, they're going to give him 11 on the play. So, first down, Atlanta. I'm like 30 seconds ahead. I won't spoil it. Got it, Caesar. Thank you. Here we go. Offset in the pistol with a fullback right next to him. Running back behind. Puts a man in motion, takes a snap, pitch play to the left. It's Huntley, and Washington looks all over. But no, he slips a tackle anyway, and he's going to get a nice gain of about 8-9 yards on the play. It's Al-Gair. And, they're only going to give him 7 on the play, maybe. I don't know. We'll see where the spot actually is. But it looked like Bobby McCain was right there to make a play, but he slipped the tackle and gets a nice gain of 8. Here we go. Full house formation out of the pistol now for Atlanta. Mariota changing the protection here. Calling out the play. Washington ready for it. Let's see. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side. Al-Gair is going to slip another tackle, and it's nice blocking up front. And there goes the Falcons into Washington territory up to around the 40-ish yard line. And they are moving quite nicely here on this opening drive. Did we win, Caesar? Defense getting ran over. So far, so true. Tim, that was some statue of Sean. Just another failed attempt to get in good graces. Here we go. They're at the 42-yard line of Washington now. Man in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Cordero Patterson back in the game in the backfield with Mariota. Takes the snap. 4-man rush from Washington. Quick throw underneath, caught by Cordero and Jamin Davis and company there to tackle him immediately. But it will be a gain of 4 up to the 38-yard line. So 2nd and 6 now for the Falcons. This opening drive has so far went beautifully. Mariota 2 for 2, 9 yards. But they're running the ball very well. Already 4 carries, 28 yards, averaging 7 yards a carry against a really good run defense in Washington. Washington's got to tighten it up here. All right, 2 receivers to each side, bunched up, though, in the pistol. 4 down linemen for Washington. Takes a snap. They're going to jet sweep it here to London, and London gets the edge, and he will get the first down. Gain 7 on the play, and that'll move the chains again. Atlanta bringing out all the stops. They already got a QB run in here. They got a jet sweep. They got a tight end screen. Some play action. Runs to the left, to the right. They're really mixing it up here against Washington's defense. I don't think they've ran the same play twice yet. Really diverse playbook here. Under center. 2 tight ends set. Now London goes in motion. Looks like the 3rd tight end. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And Al-Gair this time will only get a gain of about a yard, maybe 2. Looks like a very friendly spot all the way for 2-yard gain. I didn't think he quite got to that yard line, but it's all good. 2nd and 8 now. Up to about the 29-yard line. Under 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Already a 5-minute drive to start the game and counting for Atlanta. All right. 2 receivers to each side still. Pistol formation. All right. Looks like man-to-man defense here. Bobby McCain going with London. Takes the snap. Handing up off the middle this time and nowhere to go for Cordero Patterson. He may barely get back to the line of scrimmage. John Bostic and Jamin Davis in on that tackle. Good job there by the linebackers. Yep. Boom. There you go. Daron Payne not letting the double team get off him, leaving his linebacker wide open to make the tackle. And so that will set up a 3rd and 9 here for the Falcons. Here we go. In the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the snap. Looking, scanning, setting it underneath. Caught by Cordero. And Cordero will go nowhere on the play and maybe gains a yard. And it's 4th down and 8 now coming up for the Falcons. They are at the 30... around the 30-yard line, 29-yard line. So that'll set up about a 47-ish yard field goal. So I'm sure that's what they will do with Younghoe Koo. A really good kicker in the league. He had the highest field goal percentage last season made. He's 18 for 22 with a long of 54 right now. It's a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. All right, we have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Right down the middle. Nice kick there by Koo. And Atlanta strikes first here with a 7-minute drive. And it ends with 3. So good job, Washington, not allowing a touchdown. But it was a really good drive there by Atlanta. As I said, they mixed up everything, hit them in all directions, but they didn't give anything deep for Washington. So a little bit of a bend, don't break. And here we go. What's up, everybody in the chat? Everybody's pumping it up. Man, 67% of you are taking Washington by 7 or more. Very interesting. Time to see Heinicke. That's right, baby. He prefers Younghoe instead of Koo. Younghoe Koo. Nice. I like the short throws from an ATL. I will take that all day. Yep, that's what they decided to do. They wanted to, but they really mixed up the playbook. That was what really caught my eye, is they hit everything. They jet sweeps, read options, screen passes to the tight end, run to the outside and to the inside, right? So they're going to set up something big later. Washington's got to make sure they keep, they don't overcommit to the run or overcommit to the short and allow them to get over the top deep, because that's clearly what Arthur Smith is trying to set up here early going, and it worked really well. Unfortunately for them, it did not end in a touchdown, but it did end in a points on the board. Chase is not playing. He looks slow. Unfortunately, Chase is not healthy enough yet to play. He is a part of the 53-man roster, though, which is fine because usually 6 guys don't suit up anyway. So they have a 53-man roster and only 47 suit up. So it's really not a big deal. He's just taking one of those 6 guys that don't suit up for now. And you just suit up one of the guys that would be in that final 6. What up, Colby? What up, Tanks? It's a rain game, too, so that's good he's not playing. Yeah, you definitely don't need him out there that doesn't trust his legs under him in a wet, nasty game. Tim, are you going live from America, live stream from America versus Iran? I did hear America had a big tie against England, which really sets them up. If they do beat Iran, they could actually move on to the next round, which is pretty cool. I am not a soccer fan whatsoever, though. All right. I mean, I can hear the rain coming down, hitting my window. So definitely raining here in the D.C. area. I live about 15 minutes away from the stadium or so, maybe if that. All right, here we go. 8:07 to go in the first quarter. Atlanta up 3-0. They'll be kicking it away here for Washington's first drive. Antonio Gibson back to return. It's a squib kick. He'll pick it up at the 6, running to his right, cutting it up, and he will get to the 25, just past it, maybe to the 26. And that is where Washington will start their first drive. There comes Heinicke with the offense. I live 10 minutes away from FedEx. It's messy out here. Yep, I'm right there with you. Live in the District Heights area. All right, here we go. Heinicke, under center. Brian Robinson, the single back. They're at the 26-yard line. They put Bates in motion from left to right. Now he goes back to the left, takes the snap, play action. Heinicke looking to go deep on the first one, going over the middle, finds his man wide open as Terry McLaurin, and they're already in Atlanta territory with a nice 28-yard gain. It looks like, or they're going to give him 26. Looked like he got past the 48-yard line of the other side. I thought he got up more to the 46. Let's take a look here. And he is out of bounds. Yeah, closer to the 48, 47-yard line, somewhere in there. So a nice gain there for Washington. And there it is. Beautiful start. 7.5 to go here in the first quarter. They're already in Atlanta territory at the 48-yard line. Puts a man in motion. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Puts Jahan in motion, takes the snap, handoff up the middle for Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson slipping a couple of tackles, gains about 5 on the play, up to the 43-yard line of Atlanta. There's Brian Robinson. What an incredible man, right? Just incredible story. We all know what happened to him before the season, and now he's here. And he's the number 1 running back on this team now. Give him the ball. Slips tackles. Doesn't seem like he's skipped a beat as far as can absolutely break tackles at will, it seems like. All right, 2nd and 5 for Washington. Heinicke in the shotgun here. It was an empty backfield set, but they motioned Curtis back in. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff to Curtis up the middle. Curtis zigzagging, and he will get a gain of 2 on the play. And that'll set up 3rd and 3 at the Atlanta 41. 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. Imagine if we could block for the man. Imagine. Messi, go Ronaldo. I'm more of a Messi guy than a Ronaldo, but as I said, take it for a grain of salt. I don't watch soccer. But Cristiano Ronaldo. You like Gibson better? A lot of people do. A lot of people do like some Gibby. Gibby is definitely the better athlete, but I think that B-Rob is the better pure running back. Here we go. Diami in motion, but stays on the left side. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Takes the snap out of the shotgun. Only a 3-man rush, throwing it over the middle, and Diami Brown makes a tough catch. Diving for his man Heinicke. Heinicke putting a little touch on that football, laying it out there for him, and he catches it up to about the 24-yard line. Big play on 3rd down. And it's man-to-man defense, and Diami Brown just runs away from his man Oliver and catches it at about the 24-yard line. 1st down, Washington. Here we go. We're throwing it deep here in the rain. We're not scared. We have a 26-yard play and a 17-yard play. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle, and they're pushing forward. The pile's still going, and it's going to gain 4 yards when he was bottled up for a gain of 1. B-Rob in the offensive line getting that strong push. Going deep, says Bod. I love it. I love it. Push that pile. That's right. Angry runners. John Bates getting in there and help pushing the pile as well. You got to keep those feet on the ground and keep them moving. Here we go. 2nd and 6 for Washington at the 20-yard line. Puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. Heinicke dropped back to pass. Looking. Throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Terry McLaurin right around the 1st down marker. We'll see if they give it to him. The forward progress was really close, and it looks like, based on the spot I'm seeing at the ref, it should give them the 1st down. Just a quick little crosser route there underneath, and beautiful catch. Let's see, they do give them the 1st down. I don't think Atlanta will challenge it. It would have set up a 3rd and inches. But here we go. Washington in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. B-Rob in the backfield. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Quick throw to B-Rob. Immediately has space to run. Barreling through the defenders. Touchdown! Washington! Brian Robinson catching it in space and just punishes the cornerback who thought he could go straight up with one B-Rob. Absolutely not! He hit up on the right joystick. Boom! Boom! Running through 2 defenders. Brian Robinson! Absolutely big boy football there. Joey Sly on the kick, the snap, the hold. The kick is up. The kick is good. And you know what time it is. It is time to fire up the band! Oh, no. Shoot. My settings got all messed up. I apologize. One more time. Speakers. My sound is all messed up. All right, now we're in business. One more time. I apologize. I flopped that one. It won't happen again. But let's fire up the band! Don't skip on me. Oh my lordy. I am really upset right now. Why is my internet skipping? I'm so mad. I am beyond upset right now. Why is my internet skipping? Oh my goodness. Why am I skipping? I have 700 megabits. Why are you skipping? Let's refresh. I'm so mad. I don't know. I'm... What is going on right now? I'm only using 20% of my GPU, only 12% of my CPU. My internet is phenomenal. I hate technology. I mean, what am I supposed to do here? I don't get it. What's going on in the chat right now? What is going on? Oh my goodness. We'll get this fixed. Or something. Here we go. Takes the kick off, and we're coming back the other way, and it will be tackled. Nope, slips the first one, and at the 21-yard line. That's going to bug me for a while right now. That is going to bug me. I don't, but thank you so much for Pat. What's up, Tim? Sorry I'm late. Didn't see the notification. I don't know what happened. What in the world? We got it anyways. I apologize, everybody. I don't know what to do. I'm only using 12% of my CPU, 20% of my GPU, and my internet is 700 megabits. Why am I skipping? Here we go. In the pistol. Mariota takes the snap. Play action. Looking, setting up, throwing it over the middle, and it's going to be caught by Cordero Patterson right in front of Derek Forrest for a first down. Gains about 15 on the play. Nice play. That's the largest play of the game so far for the Falcons. Derek Forrest right there trying to bat it away, but it's a great catch by Cordero Patterson. What do I do? Tight end in motion. Mariota in the pistol. Takes the snap. Handoff to Cordell. No, keeps it himself, and Mariota will slide for a gain of about 7. No way they're going to give him that many yards. He started the slide at like 6-yard gain, maybe a 7, but they give him an 8-yard gain on the play? No way. No way. Oh, well, it is what it is. 2nd and 2 after the very friendly spot on the slide. Puts a man in motion. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Mariota takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right. Has pressure immediately. Gets it to his tight end, though he cannot make the grab. And it's Hesse trying to reach for it, but it was a little bit too far outside for his man. Yo, it's funny. Are these uniforms, is that how it's supposed to be? When the uniforms get wet, they turn red? There's all sorts of red right now over Mariota, and I'm not sure what it's from. But here we go. 3rd and 2. A lot of down linemen quickly. Now quickly throws it to Jake London, who drops the ball. And it'll bring up 4th down now for the Falcons. All right. Oh. All right, here comes the punt. And the snap. There's the kick. And it'll be fair caught at the 18-yard line. So 18-yard line is where Washington will start this next drive. I'm going to try a different browser here. Let's see. Is it going to skip? It's still skipping. What if I... I really don't understand why. That's going to bug me for a while. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Because I don't understand it. It says my power usage is very high. Maybe I don't have enough power supply? What if I pause this and then do this? Okay. All right. Apparently it's a power supply thing. And I have to pause the YouTube TV in order for my YouTube to not skip. So that's how we're going to have to do it. So, all right. So in the future, when we need to watch, or when we need to do Hail to the Redskins, I got to pause the YouTube TV and then play the Hail to the Redskins. So there you go. W for Wumbo, yeah, him for many. Maybe I should reboot my computer. I'm really annoyed because I literally turned on my computer 30 minutes before game time, which is, I turned it off when I was gone the whole time. So I don't know why a reboot would have to happen again, but I don't know. The updated this weekend could be a bug from it. Yeah, maybe. Because, yeah, my GPU, my CPU, and my internet are all phenomenal. So, yeah, maybe I need to do some sort of update to Windows. But the workaround today is going to be pause this and then work on that. So here we go. All right, we're back. In the shotgun is Heinicke at the 18-yard line. Takes the snap, play action, drops back. Looking, quick throw it underneath, and it'll be caught by Logan for a gain of about 7 up to the 25-yard line for Washington. Washington up 7-3 here late in the first quarter and looking to add to it. Logan Thomas looking healthier and healthier every week. And he's a sure-handed dude. You got to love Logan. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 for Washington under center. Gibby, the single back. Dyami Brown goes in motion from right to left, takes the snap, handoff to Gibby. Gibby, a little patience, now cuts all the way back, spinning, and will get the first down. That spin move looked very, very slow. Very, very slow. All right. I mean, to be honest, I don't even notice a stutter. Well, no, it's a different thing. But thank you. I'm glad that the stream is working good. I'm glad for that. Function over form, all right? Here we go. Takes a snap, play action, hand off to the right side is Gibby. Gibby, a very patient runner, but finds a crease eventually and finally gets a gain of 3. The little bit of dancing can definitely be costly, but when it works, it looks great. Quick throw over there, and Chris Godwin gets Tampa Bay on the board. It's 7-7 for Cleveland and Tampa Bay. We'll go over the rest of the scores here at the end of the first quarter. We're 30 seconds away from that. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. In the shotgun. Puts a man in motion. Gibby in the backfield with him. Now Jahan Dotson goes in motion from behind the whole line. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Heinicke steps up, pressure, and slips it over to the left side. And they're going to say it's a live ball. It does look like it went forward on replay. And I think Atlanta is going to have the football for now. But if we look at it, it looks like a shovel pass, and it went forward. But for now, it's a fumble by Heinicke. Heinicke says it's a forward pass. I tend to agree. It was close. It was definitely close, but it looked like it went forward. Let's take a look here. Another look at this. Oh my gosh, Andy got hit low on the play. That was dangerous. And yeah, definitely a forward pass. Definitely. Oh, that's a horrible angle, so I shouldn't say definitely, but it looked like it landed ahead. Let's take a look. Forward pass, take the sack. It was thrown behind the 25 and ended up in front. That's what it looked like to me. It's an incomplete pass. There you go. That's the correct call. So Washington will get the ball back from the fumble. And it'll bring up 3rd and 6 here for Washington. But yeah, if we look here, here's the correct angle. He is throwing the pass from behind the 25, and it lands in front of the 25. So it was only a difference of about a half yard, so it was close. But it definitely goes forward. So now 3rd and 6 for Washington here with 9 seconds to go in the first quarter. 2 receivers to each side at their own 32-yard line. Takes the snap, drops back, 4-man rush. Pressure's coming, has to escape to the left. Now he slings it over to Gibby, and Gibby has 2 tacklers to meet him immediately. Tackled for no gain, and that'll bring up 4th down and 6 as we go into the end of the first quarter. So right now it's Washington 7, Atlanta 3, and Washington will get the ball from, Atlanta will get the ball from a punt from Washington when we start the second quarter. Let's go ahead and look around the league right now. We got Panthers over top of the Broncos 7-0, and they're about to be at the end of the first quarter as well. Browns up 10-7 over the Buccaneers, 2 minutes and 22 seconds over the first quarter. Jacksonville and Ravens in a tied ball game right now. Jacksonville has it at their own 30-yard line. It's early, though. 12.5 to go in the first quarter, so they started late as a 1 o'clock game. Dolphins up 10-0 over the Texans. That's 2:51 to go in the first quarter. Bears in a good game right now, down 7-3 against the Jets. They have 1:06 to go in the first quarter, and the Bengals and Titans all knotted up here, 0-0. Bengals look like they have it 4th and 13 at their own 7, so they'll punt it away to the Titans with 3:56 to go in the first quarter. So that's what's going on in around the league, and that's what we got. Okay, time for the Hall of Fame punter to get his work in. That's right, Bod. Saved by the NFL gods, yeah. Well, it was just a bad call by the ref to call that a live ball, in my opinion. It clearly went forward. Muff the punt, that'd be nice. What up, Kyle? One good drive, one horrible drive. Washington must make it a close game, yeah. Yup. But yeah, that's what happens when you don't have a great offensive line. There was definitely pressure coming around Heinicke, so it's tough. Game was delayed because of lightning. Is that true? I haven't heard that yet. Or which game was delayed because of lightning? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about the Baltimore game. That's why they started so late. Got it. I'm on it now. What field? It's no time to try to outflank your opponent. Scott gets on my nerves. Hey, Tim, you ready for another fantasy week when I cry myself to sleep? I know all about that, right? I love my skins, but I have to go to church even if it's not in person. There you go. Go to church, man. But why do you have to go to church at 1? Your church doesn't start till 1 o'clock or something? Or 2 o'clock? Why don't you go to church in the morning? Usually church is, 9 a.m., 8 a.m., 10 a.m., something like that. Also, Zach Wilson is the classic example of top-end arm talent. Doesn't mean everything. Just because you draft someone high up doesn't mean they'll plan out. TH4 over Zach Wilson and his big arm. As far as his attitude is concerned, absolutely. And Heinicke's clearly a much better leader. But here we go. Tress Way in to punt it away. Here's the snap. There's the kick. And fair caught right around the 24, maybe 23-yard line of Atlanta. It looks like they're going to give them the 23-yard line. So that is where Mariota and the Falcons will start their next drive here. Currently down by 4 as we start the second quarter. That's right, Maddie, we got this. Sabbath is Friday night till Saturday night. Oh, it's a different religion. No, wait, you're just talking about something else. Anyway, here we go. In the pistol here, full house formation. Now both the fullbacks move to the tight end spots. And Algier looks like takes the snap. No, it looks like Huntley. Now he cuts it up and has a nice hole spinning, making guys miss. And gain of 12 on the play. Nice run there by Huntley. And let's take a look at this offensive line work. Takes a snap. Look at that. Good zone out there. And as soon as the linebacker makes the decision to go underneath, they know, all right, it's time to go outside and over the top. Good running there by Huntley. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Puts a man in motion, takes a snap, play action. Mariota looking, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Huntley, and he's going to get tackled immediately. He does have a little second effort to gain maybe a yard on the play. And it is Christian Holmes, rookie out of Oklahoma State, 7th-round pick. He is getting some PT with St. Juice not in the game. Christian Holmes is not the most talented guy you've ever seen, but when I watched him in Oklahoma State, he had the right scheme fit, right? Everybody talks about how important the scheme fit is. He played a lot of zone underneath. Man-to-man wasn't great, but it could come up and make a tackle just like he did right there. So it's a good scheme fit for Washington out of the 7th round. 3 receivers to the left. Mariota in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff. No, Mariota keeps it. Running to the right, and he's going to get another gain. He does get tripped up by Jamin Davis before he can get the first, but he gains about 7 yards on the play. Sets up 3rd and 2 for the Falcons. No, I'm in church, Pentecostal, and then there are none in Nebraska. Read it, Tim. I don't go to church because of football, but because there are none in Nebraska. What? Say, huh? 3rd and 2. Here we go. Puts a man in motion. 2 receivers to each side. And the shotgun takes a snap. Handoff. No, Mariota keeps it again, and we're not staying disciplined on these QB keepers. What are we doing? Derek Forrest, you're talking smack. We just gave up 12 yards on a third down. I mean, that's already 4 times he's kept the ball and pulled it. When are we going to stay home? And I see Derek Forrest talking a bunch of smack for a nice tackle. I don't care about your tackle when they give up 11 yards on 3rd and 2. Like, come on. 1st and 10. Puts a man in motion in the pistol. Puts another man in motion, takes a snap, handoff to the left side is Algier, and he will get no gain, maybe a loss of 1 on the play. It looks like they're going to give him a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 at Washington's 47-yard line. When are we going to stay home on Mariota? This is not a new phenomenon. They've been running this with Mariota all year long. The read option, he keeps it. He's scored touchdowns on it. Why are we not already set up with the game plan to stop the read option? 2nd and 11. Heavy formation here for Atlanta. 3 tight ends set. Single back. All right, puts another tight end in motion, takes a snap, handoff up the middle with a great push. Oh my goodness. That push from the offensive line was one of the best I've ever seen. Holy moly. They were 4 yards downfield. The hole was unbelievably massive. Holy, I could have ran through that one. That hole was incredible for Atlanta. Man, they got Washington's defense tired right now. Jeez Louise. 1st and 10 now up to the 32-yard line. Takes the snap, handoff to the right side on zone. And here goes another nice run. Cordell Patterson stays on his feet, jumping over defenders. And he will get a nice gain up to the 19, but there is a flag on the play. So 10:31 to go here in the second quarter. It looks like it's probably going to be holding. Yep. Personal foul. Wait. Face mask. Offense. Number something 5? Number 45? No, number 85. Oh, illegal hands to the face. Interesting they called this face mask. Oh, but he also grabs the face mask as well. Montez Sweat upset about it. So it's a 15-yard penalty. And he said, why in the world would you call that? He clearly grabbed his face mask. Probably should have been illegal hands to the face, but it's definitely worth the penalty. It's just a matter of, was it the correct call? 1st and 25 at the 47 now. Cordero Patterson in motion. They're going to set up a screen. They saw it coming all the way. Beautifully done by Kendall Fuller. Anybody could have seen that screen coming. They had 3 blockers in front of Cordero Patterson. That was the most telegraphed play besides the QB sneak from the Eagles. I mean, everyone knew what that was going to be. And Kendall Fuller almost beat them to the ball. All over it. Great defense by Kendall Fuller. And it'll be 2nd and 25. Here we go. 10:08 to go in the second quarter. 3 receivers to the right. Cordero Patterson, the single back, takes the snap. Play action, setting up in the pocket, throwing it over the middle. Has a man wide open, and he has to go down and catch it, and he does. And it's like a 22-yard play on 2nd and 25. The defense giving up a huge one at one of the worst times. Great throw by Mariota. Wide open was Drake London, and he definitely makes that catch. Now it's 3rd and 3 at the 25. They got a full house formation here. 3rd and 3. 9.5 to go in the second quarter. They're down by 4. They want to get a touchdown here. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Cordero. An unbelievable hole. Washington's run defense is getting absolutely manhandled. There is a flag on the play, and Cordero Patterson's happy about it. I don't know if it's head-to-head or another face mask, but oh my goodness, this defense is getting worked. This is not Cordero. Face mask. Defense. Number 34, Christian Holmes gets called for it. Yep, Holmes definitely grabbing his face mask right there. Easy call for the ref. And now that's going to be 1st and goal from about the 5-yard line. All right. Pistol formation. 2 receivers to each side. Here we go. Puts him another man in motion. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side. It's Cordero cutting it to the outside. And he will only gain a yard on the play. Cordero Patterson's doing a good job, though, and all the running backs to make sure they get back to the original line of scrimmage at least. We have yet to see a tackle for loss. Or maybe one out of the 14 carries. They are running really, really well. But this offensive line is absolutely beating down. This is what could happen if we actually had a good offensive line here for Washington. You see these huge chunk plays? Yeah, we don't see those. Play action, rolling to his right, setting up the tight end screen, going deep, throwing it over the top, wide open is Pruitt. And they get the touchdown, and Atlanta takes the lead here 9-7, pending an extra point. 8:26 to go here in the second quarter. That was a beautiful drive by Atlanta. That was a beautiful drive. I mean, they just manhandled, worked the Commanders' defense. And nobody found Pruitt. David Mayo, the closest man, he's mad at himself. Yikes. Oh, yikes. Here we go from the right hash. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is good. And it's 10-7, Atlanta on top here. 8:26 to go in the second quarter. Man, oh man, I wish we had this offensive line. I don't even know how well Atlanta's offensive line grades, but this is textbook offensive line. The push, the double teams, getting up to the second level, the linebackers, just unbelievable, great play. We haven't seen anything like this in Washington in a long time, and that was beautiful. That was beautiful. It's not the offensive line, Tim. It's the style play of Mariota. I mean, I don't know what you're watching exactly. Did you not see those gaping holes and huge push by their offensive line, on every play? They've already had 5 or 6 runs, maybe more, of over 10 yards. We ran the ball 49 times against the Eagles, a bad run defense without Jordan Davis, and we had 1 carry for more than 10 yards. 1. We're here in the not even halfway through the second quarter. They already have at least 4, but I think 5 or 6 double-digit runs. Again, I don't want Atlanta's offense or their offensive line. Well, they're better than our offensive line is all I'm saying. I mean, I like our weapons as well. I mean, I love B-Rob, Gibby, Terry, Curtis, Jahan, Logan. I like our weapons, no doubt. But our offensive line, I absolutely despise. And we're seeing when you actually run, see, this is the RSO, right? We're running the Roger Smith offense. The Atlanta is, rather. They're pounding it on us. They've ran more times than they've thrown. They hit the play action when they need it, right? So they're doing a great job of using the power O. When you actually do this powerful offense or power O offense style, let's run the ball consistently and try to beat them down. When you actually start to wear down the defense and you have a good quality offensive line, this is what happens. Chunk plays through the O-line, right? You go look at Tennessee. Derrick Henry by the end of the game is running 9, 11, 10, 12. We still only get 4 yards. Our big runs are 6, 7, maybe, because we have a terrible offensive line. It's just the truth. So there you go. But we gotta do it, man. Let's get back into this game right now. Still, Heinicke is 6 for 7, 71 yards and a touchdown on the day. Nice start from him. We've only been averaging less than 3 yards a carry, and it's not like Atlanta's defense is all that, and we're under 3 yards a carry. Our run defense is one of the best in the league, and they're averaging, what, 7 yards a carry? Here we go. Gibby's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's going to run to his left, and he stays on his feet and gets to about the 30-yard line. So good field position here for Washington. As I said, I don't know what Atlanta's doing offensive line-wise the rest of the games. All I'm saying is today they are putting on a clinic. Tim hit the nail on the head, yep. Yep, just like Michigan did to Ohio State, the RSO smash mouth, kick your teeth in philosophy. There you go. Here we go, under center. 3 receivers to the right. B-Rob the single back. Cole Turner goes in motion now all the way to the left, takes the snap, handoff up the middle, bouncing it outside, cutting it back up the middle, and he will get a gain of about 3-ish on the play up to the 32-yard line. Little pushing and shoving after the play. What up, Most Prolific? Thanks you for the super chat. Front 4 on defense need to focus the fudge up, says Most Prolific. Yeah, they're getting worked right now, getting manhandled. Here we go, 2nd and 6. Put a man in motion. 3 receivers to the right now. Heinicke in the shotgun. Put a man in motion again, takes the snap. Handoff to B-Rob. B-Rob going up the middle, and he's going to find a way to get to the first down. Has to fight for the 6 yards, and he does. Yeah, look at the holes that our running backs have to run through. It's just a fact of the matter where B-Rob has to have 3 dudes touching him on the way to the first down marker. And he still gets it because he's just a stud. Here we go, 1st and 10, 7:10 to go here in the second quarter. B-Rob goes to the bench here. Gibby will come in to spell. Single back formation, 2 receivers to each side. Gibby goes in motion. They're going to jet sweep it to him, getting it to the outside, cutting it up the middle, and making a guy miss, and he's going to get a gain of 8. Nice play on the jet sweep there by Washington, and we got an offensive drive a-rolling ourselves. 6:45 to go. There you go. Beautifully done. He only had 2 blockers, unfortunately. If he had a couple more blockers out there, maybe. But it was good defense there by Atlanta to see the jet suit come in and get their guys out there. Otherwise, that could have been even a bigger play. 2nd and 3 here for Washington. Heinicke under center. Gibby the single back. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And nice running here from Gibby, meeting the linebackers, getting a gain of 5 on the play. That'll be another first down for Washington. Tim, do you see the Sean Taylor statue? I did not see the Sean Taylor statue. I heard that they did Sean dirty, so I don't know exactly what happened. First and 10. Here we go. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. Play action. Heinicke rolling to his right. He's going to get it underneath, and it's going to be dropped by Logan. Logan trying to one-hand grab it, and it's incomplete. Honestly, I'm not even mad about the incompletion because he probably would have lost a yard anyway. His lack of fumbles has been a shock to me. Yeah, Antonio Gibson has yet to have a fumble, knock on wood, the regular season. He hasn't fumbled since the second play of the preseason. More just a tribute. It's literally a mannequin. Oh, gosh. 2nd and 10. 2 receivers to each side here. Jahan in motion, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Gibby, and Gibby will only get a gain of 1 here on 2nd down, and that's going to set up 3rd and 9. Is Taylor's number retired? Yes. Could have been called holding on Norwell. We got lucky on that one. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 here. Heinicke. In the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Puts Gibby in motion. Stays on the left side, though. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Rolling to his right. Has time. Looking. Throwing it over to the right side. And it'll be caught by Terry McLaurin for the first down. Gains about 13 on the play. Good job, Heinicke. Finding the hole in the offensive line. Sensing that pressure was coming from behind. Rolling to his right a little bit. Buying enough time. Finding Terry open. And hitting his number 1 guy. Terry McLaurin going all the way from left to right. And he ends up with a linebacker on him. That is what we want to see all day, every day. Trey Turner is hurt. And he's getting checked on. I'm going to hold my talk here. I don't like to see people hurt, so I'm just going to say what it is. The comment I saw about the statue, a department store mannequin, only Washington could do this. Uh-oh, let's look at it. Somebody said they had it in the Discord here. Let's do... here it is. Oh, gosh. Oh, my. Oh. It's not even a full mannequin. It's just wires? It's just wires? We couldn't even get a lookalike on his face. It's just the helmet. That's pretty sad. Pretty speechless on that one. Is it a hologram wearing a uniform? Not even. It's not a statue. It's a wired mannequin. It's not even a full mannequin. It's not even a mannequin look-alike. It's just a wires. Tim is next man. Yeah. He's turning in his grave. Yeah. Ugh. Guess new stadium. Call it Sean Taylor. Dan not gonna fire himself, lols. Yeah, he's hopefully kicked out in March. Hopefully. What is that? A statue? It's not a statue. It's a mannequin. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Washington. 4:27 to go in the second quarter. They kept the drive alive. They're up to the Atlanta's 35. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for B-Rob. B-Rob, nowhere to go in the hole. He's got 2 defenders on him immediately. He's going to gain maybe a half yard. Evans and company on the tackle. Who's our next guard? Our next guard... It's a good question because I don't think Wes Schwitzer's back. Is it... Who is the next guard? Is it Ismail? Who's the backup right now? I don't know. I have to look. But here we go. 2nd and 9. 2 receivers. Oh, is Sadiq Charles back, it looks like. Yeah, Sadiq is back. Takes the snap. Quick throw over the middle. Caught by B-Rob. B-Rob will get a decent gain here, spinning off tacklers, and get a gain of about 6, setting up 3rd and 3. It's Sadiq Charles. I thought he was hurt. Man, he should have been starting over Trey Turner this whole time. Byron Pringle makes the grab. Wow. Chicago might actually beat the Jets here. Ray Charles could block better. Yeah. Sadiq Charles is definitely better than Trey Turner. Trey Turner's horrible. 3rd and 2. Excuse me, 3rd and 3. At the 28-yard line of Atlanta. takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking, quick throw over the right side, has his man wide open. Antonio Gibson up the right sideline and pushed out of bounds at inside the 15. And Washington with another beautifully nice, slow, sustained drive here. And let's see where it ends. They are 1st and 10 right around the 15-yard line. Yep, beautifully done. And Terry McLaurin getting all the attention, and Gibby just going up the sideline right around the 15. All right, here we go. Heinicke, 9 for 11, 104 yards and a touchdown so far. They're at the 14, 1st and 10. Logan Thomas goes in motion from right to left. Heinicke in the shotgun takes a snap, play action. Looking, going to the end zone, and it's high-pointed but incomplete. John Bates makes the catch, but he gets pushed out of bounds. Heinicke threw it a little bit too high to give his guy a chance. Also, I think a little bit too late. If he threw it earlier, John Bates may have had a chance at it. But John Bates does make the grab fully extended, but his left foot lands out of bounds and gets pushed out. His right foot right foot landed out of bounds. His left foot had no chance of getting in. All right, 2nd and 10. 2:18 to go here in the second quarter. See what Washington has. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Now Samuel goes in motion to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff to Gibby. Gibby cutting it up the middle. And he's going to get pushed forward for maybe a yard on the play. Ay. Our offensive line is just bad. Larson somehow is 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. All right, that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning here. Atlanta 10, Washington 7. It'll be 3rd and 9 for Washington at the 13-yard line when we come back. Let's take a look here at the rest of the league. We got Panthers on top of the Broncos 10-3. We have the Browns over the Buccaneers 10-7. Both of those games in the second quarter. We have Ravens and Jaguars. Ravens score first 6-0 over Jacksonville right now, and it'll be 2:03 to go in the first quarter. Dolphins up 17-0 over the Texans. Bears have the lead over the Jets 10-7 with 5:51 to go in the second quarter. And the Titans up 10-3 over the Bengals with 11:10 to go in the second quarter. All right. Run on 2nd and 10 again. Yep, that's twice, huh? Most people think he can't catch John Bates. Yeah, it was a nice catch, but unfortunately could not stay in bounds. Why is John Bates even getting plays called for him in the red zone? He's like 6 guys who should be getting it. I mean, he's a 6'5" body in the red zone, and he has fine hands. Like, he can go up and catch the football. So, I mean, using him as a red zone target, I don't think is like a unbelievable thing at all. And it looks like the play was not called for him. That's why Heinicke was late to him. If Heinicke was actually looking for him from the get, maybe he would have got it there quicker and then been able to complete the pass. So it looks like it wasn't ran for him at all. Andrew Noel is getting thrown around. Yeah, because he's terrible. But thank you for the super chat. Red House, not Roadhouse, $1.99 says Andrew Norwell is getting thrown around. He is not very good. Derrick Henry fumbled as he was going in for a TD, and then Treylon Burks recovered it and got for TD. Nice. Or do you have Derrick Henry on your team? That's funny. Bates is a huge man with good hands. Yeah, he's like a 6 foot. What is he? 6'5"? Six. Is that true? Well, he didn't do a combine, but maybe he did a pro day. What was his measurements? 77.38 inches. So he's just over 6'5" body. So should be a pretty decent red zone threat. All right, 3rd and 8. As we come out of the 2-minute warning here at the 12-yard line. Empty backfield set, takes the snap. looking, buying time, has to escape the pocket, now throwing to the end zone, and he overthrows Terry McLaurin. And there was an offensive lineman who was running right in his face as he stopped to throw, and he could not make an accurate pass. Not sure who the lineman was. Looks like Sadiq Charles was trying to go help him out with a block, but he ended up getting in his way. And just a little bit off balance, and he overthrows Terry McLaurin. Tough break here for Washington. Joey Sly will come in to attempt a relatively short field goal here to tie the game. It's a 30-yard attempt from the right hash. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. But Washington had a nice drive that was highly needed. It was a 6.5-minute drive off the clock. Give that defense some rest, because right now Atlanta and Washington are in a dogfight for time of possession. Atlanta has the lead right now with nearly 15 minutes, and Washington has 13-17. So yeah, that before that drive, it was almost 15 minutes compared to 7 minutes of game time. So time of possession right now in Atlanta's favor, and that defense needed a rest that the offense gave them. Terry was wide open. Yup, unfortunately, that offensive lineman got right in front of Heinicke at the worst moment, and Heinicke thought he had to rush it, otherwise it would have been, it's unfortunate timing. It is a tied game here with 1:50 go in the second quarter. If we can get a quick 3 and out, maybe we can take the lead. Washington does get the ball first at halftime. So definitely preventing points is paramount here. So you can start the second half with a 0-0 tie. Too many injuries, man. We are fielding an XFL team out there. I don't know if it's that many injuries, right? I mean, we definitely have a couple of injuries for sure, but need a turnover? Yeah, we have yet to get a turnover yet, and that's one of the biggest reasons. I said it before the game. One of the biggest reasons we are on a 5 out of 6 game streak right now is due to the turnover battle. It's made a big, big deal. St. Juice and Chase Young are the only injured starters. Well, and Cole Holcomb. Would Chase play if he wasn't sick? Probably not. Chase is playing slow in practice. This is why yep, I agree. What up? Ash plays old Roblox. Tired of lies, Chase Young playing, blah, blah, blah. Don't let it bother you, man. Don't let it bother you. Yeah, St. Juice is definitely a definitely considerable loss right now to this defense, I believe. But, all right. Joey Sly in to kick it off. And there's the kick. Cordero Patterson back to return. And he's going to catch it. No, it bounced weird, oddly. So he had to get it off the bounce, and he doesn't have a lot of room to run. And we're going to stop him at the 15-yard line with 1:45 to go here in the second quarter. Nice kick by Joey Sly. It was kind of awkward where Cordero Patterson couldn't get there in time. Not sure if he planned it that way. Maybe he saw Cordero back deep to return it in the end zone. So he kicked it shorter. Couldn't get there, then had to catch it off the bounce. Luckily, he did for Atlanta's sake. But here we go at the 15-yard line. Mariota in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Quick throw, pumping. Now looking to go deep. Has a man open. And it'll be caught by, what is his name? Zacchaeus. And it's a 23-yard gain. And this is what they've been setting up all day. Fakes the screen. And Kendall Fuller... Oh, no. It was Derek Forrest who couldn't get to his man. 1st and 10. Puts a man in motion. They're up to the 38-yard line of their own. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here for Al-Jahir. And he will get a gain of 2 up to the 40. And it's 1:30 left on the clock. They're letting some clock run. They don't want to give it back to Washington with a chance. 1:20 on the clock. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Quick throw over to the left side, and he overthrows Zacchaeus. However you say his name. I think it's Zacchaeus. Overthrows him. Now it's 3rd and 8. So a 3rd and 8 here. 1:15. If Washington get another incomplete, they'll have 3 timeouts with over a minute to go to try to get into field goal range themselves. Here we go. 2 receivers each side, takes the snap, looking to throw, steps up, avoids the rush, now throwing it underneath. It'll be caught, and it'll be short of the first down. Barely, 4th and inches. The clock is running with 1:04, 1:03, and Atlanta might be going for it here. This is gutsy. If they don't get it, Mariota looking to QB sneak, potentially trying to get him to jump off sides. 50, 49, 48, 47. If they go for it here, this is risky. Because Washington will only need like 15 yards to get into field goal range. Mariota trying to get him to jump, not working. And 2, 1. And they do not call it. It looks like they probably will let the penalty go. Nope, timeout for Arthur Smith. That was good decision making there by Arthur Smith. You wanted the clock to go all the way down. Now you're going to punt it, and you're going to punt it to Washington, and they're going to only have like 23 seconds left or so, and that's not quite enough time for Heinicke in the offense. I mean, they could try to push the ball downfield, but that was good, smart coaching because, I didn't know if they were going to go for it or not. So good way to hurry up. Oh, wait, hold on. Mariota's coming back on the field. They are going to... Are they really going to go for it? Why didn't we call a timeout? Because we don't want to give them extra time if they decide to go for it. Hold up. They're going to go for it here. Hold the phone. They have to go for it here. They can't call timeout. 3 receivers to the left. If they don't get it here, this is huge. Mariota and the pistol. They have to go. They're going to take the snap. Handoff to Cordero. And spinning. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so close. It depends on the spot. One ref says no. I think they're going to be stopped. And it's a huge play. Beautifully done. Now we don't need a whole lot of time to get into field goal range. I don't know if they can... there's no way you could review this. And the defense comes up huge. And they're already... Washington's at the 48-ish yard line. 47.5 yard line. And this is going to be... All we need is about 15 yards. And Joey Sly is an easy field goal attempt. This decision by Arthur Smith is perplexing. I am shocked they actually decided to do this. I'm not sure if the risk reward was there, and Washington will have a chance to double up. Yeah, they're not even close based on the spot. And Jonathan Allen is hyped up, and Washington will have 24 seconds and 3 timeouts, and all they need is 15 yards. Tim, there was a bad snap. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're saying is an excuse, is the bad snap, but, I mean, that was a gutsy call there by Arthur Smith, and gutsy play by Washington's defense, which the defensive line has been getting worked all game long. And on one of the most important plays of the game thus far, they step up big and give Washington's offense a chance to get some points on the board before half. And that is a gutsy play by Arthur Smith, because literally, if we took it from right here, it's a 66-yard attempt. So you really only need 10 yards to make it reasonable for Joey Sly. And if you get 15, 20 yards, Joey Sly should definitely make it. That was a very, very questionable call there for Arthur Smith. And if Washington does get a field goal and they're able to double up coming out of halftime, that is going to be a coaching decision that is questioned for some time. Why didn't Ron call a timeout on 1:34? Because if you call timeout there, right, and everybody's like, oh yeah, based on how it played out, yeah, it would be nice to have more time. But if you call timeout, you basically give Atlanta a free timeout with a minute and 20 seconds or whatever it was, minute and 5 seconds, whatever it was, a minute and 5, I think. You give them a free timeout. If they get the first down on 4th and 1, which they've been killing you all day in the run game, now you basically just handed Atlanta a free timeout and more time on the clock, right? So you really couldn't call timeout there. You made them waste the timeout, and then when they wasted their timeout, then they came back on the field with the offense. You knew they were going for it. They had to go for it there, right? If we went for it, if we called timeout, they could have let the clock run all the way down, trying to get us to jump, and then use a timeout and make decisions differently. Like, it was a whole different scenario if Washington calls a timeout, and it could have completely backfired on us. So no timeout is completely reasonable, and it worked out beautifully for us. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if you stop them on 4th and 1, but if you don't, which it's been risky all day, we haven't really stuffed them on anything, so it was a big play there for us. All right, here we go. 2 receivers to each side, Heinicke in the shotgun. Got to get only 8 yards to make it a reasonable field goal. Takes a snap, looking, throwing it over the middle, and it's intercepted by Heinicke! What a horrible throw! I don't even know who he was looking at. And we throw a pick. Well, it's a good thing we didn't call timeout to give them a bunch of time, right? I mean, wow. What was he I don't know who he was looking at. He was going to Jahan in triple coverage. And that was a horrible decision. Now Atlanta has the ball, takes the snap, drops back, steps up, pressure's coming, has to roll to his right and just get rid of the football with 7 seconds left. Taylor, right? That was a very bad decision, a very bad throw, and yikes. That was a silly throw. Yikes. Get that pick out of the way now? Yeah. Well, that was the messed up play of the game by Taylor, so we're all good from here? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. That was a good time. You know what? Yeah, you're right. That was a fine time. Throwing it over the middle, and they do call timeout with 2 seconds, and they are at a 58-yard field goal attempt for Younghoe Koo. So that was a big throw there by Mariota, getting it to Washington's 40-yard line, and maybe Atlanta gets the field goal anyway. This is a potential makeable kick for Younghoe Koo. It's not an easy kick, but definitely makeable. You guys are some bandwagon fans, yeah. Well, some people already believe Heinicke is... there's a big portion of the fan base that does not like Heinicke. All right, 58-yard attempt from the right hash for Younghoe Koo. Lining it up. Let's see what they got. Well, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. Doesn't even have the leg. It made it just completely short. And so it's 10-10 going into halftime here in FedEx Field. 10-10. 10-10. Washington versus Atlanta. Let's take a look here at the first half stats. 11 for 16, 104 yards and a touchdown for Marcus Mariota. Taylor Heinicke, 9 for 14, 104 yards, a touchdown, and that interception we just saw. Leading ball carrier for Atlanta is Mariota right now. 4 carries, 37 yards. Leading ball carrier for Washington is Antonio Gibson. 6 carries, 22 yards. B-Rob right behind him with 5 carries, 20 yards. And leading receivers for both teams, we got Zacchaeus, 2 catches, 30 yards. The tight end Pruitt caught the touchdown. Brian Robinson caught the touchdown for Washington. He's got 2 catches, 20 yards, and a touchdown. And Terry McLaurin has 3 catches, 45 yards, and the leading receiver for the Commanders. Leading tacklers right now, Evans has 7 tackles for Atlanta, and Derek Forrest has 8 tackles right now for Washington. Younghoe Koo right now, 1 for 2, just missed that 58-yard attempt. And Joey Sly, 1 for 1, both of them making their extra points. Both punters only had 1 punt attempt on the day. Take a look here at the team stats. 12 first downs for Atlanta, 9 for Washington. We have 3 for 6 on third down for Atlanta, 3 for 5 for Washington. More yards total so far for Atlanta. Penalties, each team only has 1 penalty so far, so a pretty clean game on that front. And it's 16.5 minutes of time of possession for Atlanta, 13.5 for Washington. So Washington, their defense was getting worked in that first half, and it's a tied game. I think Washington should probably feel pretty good right now, considering how the game has gone. I feel like Atlanta has definitely had their best foot forward, and they would probably have liked a lead at halftime rather than a tied game. So here we go. Live from Saltwater Field. What? Play Sam. Everybody wants Sam now. Hal is 1 inch taller than Heinicke. Yay, 1 inch taller. I actually don't even know if that's true or not. They're both like 6 foot 6'1", so not very tall. Hal is a project, which is why we went with him in the 5th round. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely got some potential. I do like Sam Howell, but yeah, you don't play him yet. You don't play him yet. Heinicke was playing a pretty decent game before that interception, you know? That one interception, everybody's ready to throw Heinicke out the door, but, you know, I know some people may go to that overthrow to Terry McLaurin out of the end zone, but the offensive lineman was literally right in his face. Like, he had to adjust. You'd like to see him still make the throw, but it wasn't like that was an easy throw to make. But besides that, he's been playing pretty well. Dogs are going to win back-to-back titles. Probably. But you don't need to spam it. So, Tim, you are not religious? I'm not particularly great. I am Catholic, but I don't know. Me and my wife go to church sometimes. That was fun. Taylor is bad throwing ball in the middle. Sometimes. He's definitely has some scary throws. He's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. He definitely has flaws. 100%. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Can we do better than Taylor Heinicke? Absolutely. Is better than Taylor Heinicke either Carson Wentz or Sam Howell right now? Probably not. I mean, Carson Wentz was playing super scared when he was in the game and not very clutch, not very good in many ways, where Heinicke, yeah, he has bad picks throughout the games, but when it comes down to it, I mean, he usually has a drive to get us either into field goal range or a touchdown, right? So he's definitely, like the Colts game exemplifies that perfectly, where he throws a bad interception, costs us the lead, and we're down, I believe, by 7, but then he goes on a 10-0 run at the end, gets it to Terry McLaurin, who scores the touchdown, gets into field goal range, we win the game. Both guys are at the extreme, so both guys are definitely at the extreme. Or not guys, sorry, but both camps are very at the extreme. Like, Taylor Heinicke sucks, he's trash, he needs to go, he's horrible, blah, 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 which is not true. And the other one is, Taylor Heinicke is a franchise quarterback, he's great, look at Zach Wilson, he sucks, or this, that, whatever. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Douglas. Like, there's a happy medium in the between where Heinicke has guts, Heinicke has heart, Heinicke has the will to win. Heinicke's not afraid at all of any situation. That's why he's willing to throw it into triple coverage, right? And Heinicke can be clutch at times. making incredible throws off his back foot, buying time in the pocket. There's a lot of fun things to watch, but he is limited with arm strength wise. He is limited as far as a real quarterback, as size, strength, all that stuff. There's limits to him. He's exciting to watch at times. There's a balance here. I wasn't calling you out, Douglas, because you said he was a franchise QB. I said calling you out because of the whole Zach Wilson comparison, but it's all good. That reminds me of the Baltimore QB who was just above average, but could win you a Super Bowl. You're talking about Joe Flacco? Well, Joe Flacco was like 6'5", but I understand what you're trying to say. A tool. Use a tool how it is intended. Exactly, Real Progress. Exactly. We have 307 of you in the chat. I appreciate all of you guys. We've gotten like, 9 new subscribers today. Appreciate all the new subscribers. I see McAdoo Ace as a new subscriber. I see Mike Berry as a new subscriber. Those are the 2 that have popped up on this. I don't know why all of them don't pop up. I think it's probably something to do with your settings as far as if you're a more public person or not, but I have no idea how this thing decides. And I appreciate all the super chats. Of course, Patch Hanlon, 249 pounds, I believe, or euros. One of the 2. I think it's euros. What's up, man? Sorry I'm late. Didn't get the noti. Yep. Most prolific with it, $1.99. Talking about the front 4 on D needed to focus up. Absolutely. They were getting crushed in that first half, weren't they? They did come up big with that 4th down stop. That was very massive. Helped out a ton. And yeah, but the defensive line was definitely not having their best day. And the same with the linebackers, right? Some people were calling out the linebackers saying, hey, the defensive line was getting pushed around and they were trapping the D tackles. And that means the linebackers got to make some plays, and they were not doing it. And then Red House, not Roadhouse. Andrew Norwell is getting thrown around. Our offensive line is definitely scary. I understand, T. Lamb, you like the Georgia Bulldogs. I get it. Hey, just want to say we got this. We'll be fine. We are a second half team. It says Gideon Wayne. I like your confidence. I like the hope. And absolutely, we're not there yet, right? We're right in this football game, 10-10. And as I said, I think Atlanta's gotten pretty much everything they've wanted out of this first half. And it's only a 10-10 game where I think Washington definitely has room to improve considering what we've seen in the past several weeks. And especially if we can get this run game going in the second half, you never know. My new plan is for us to line up in punt formation every play so Larson can get hit. Or can't get hit, you mean? Yeah, no, sorry, you did say can't get hit. That is funny. Oh, I like that. All right, we don't need to talk about Georgia and negatively either, okay? Alrighty. Dolphins are the real deal, yep. No, I want to talk about the DC Panthers semi-pro football team. Kyle Allen is now stealing paychecks from Houston. He did it here for a while. Yep. Tim, you put money on the Fins today to make up for your LSU blunder. I made a 5-way parlay. Let's see how it's doing. I bet on us today. I bet on the Dolphins. I bet on the Jets. And then I bet on the Niners. And I bet on the Eagles. All money line, no spread. And I bet a 5-way parlay, $50 made me like 130 extra or something. But last night on a bet on the USC Notre Dame game, I got super lucky on the final thing. So I ended up betting the over 62.5, and I bet the 10.5 USC, right? Minus 10.5 for USC being the favorites. Well, UFC was up by 17, and I needed a touchdown to get the over. Well, Notre Dame had the football, and if they get a touchdown, I get screwed on the 10.5. So I kind of resigned myself to think, all right, well, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win at least one of the bets, because if Notre Dame scores a touchdown here, they ruin the spread, but I at least get the over. Well, Notre Dame comes down, they score a touchdown, and for some reason they went for 2. Nobody knows why. But since they went for 2 and they failed it, they ended up winning by 11. So I got the minus 10.5 and I got the over. So I ended up winning both bets, which was a pretty funny way to end my night last night. So that was pretty cool. All right, here we go. Here we go. If you give T-Lamb more attention, then he's just going to keep going. So let him go, and you just let it ride, right? If he starts spamming too much, though, then we have that mute button. Tim, your MVP players for this team, thank you. For our team, MVP players are clearly Andrew Norwell, Trey Turner, and Tyler Larson. Doc Walker, I swear you should go look it up. I have the video. I may post it in the Discord. Doc Walker said it all starts with Trey Turner and the big 3 in the middle with Larson and Norwell. He called them the big 3. Oh gosh, that is too funny. That is too funny. But no, clearly the big 3 for our team are Terry McLaurin, Jonathan Allen, and Tress Way. That would be the big 3. Here we go. All right, the second half is on the way. They got the kickoff, and it is a touchback. So Washington will start their first drive here of the second half at their own 25-yard line. Tress is the way. That's right. Well, I was just saying our big 3. Of course, I still love Cameron Curl. I still love Montez Sweat, Daron Payne. Curtis Samuel's really good. Brian Robinson's awesome. So there's definitely more guys that could be mentioned, but those are my big 3. Terry, Jonathan Allen, and Tress Way. 1 on special teams, 1 defense, 1 offense. Here we go. Heinicke under center. We got a heavy formation here. Takes the snap. We're going to hand it off to B-Rob on the counter, and B-Rob will run up the middle and push the pile forward and get a gain of 6 up to the 31-yard line of Washington. True, Doug. True. Special teams has played pretty good. Alrighty. 2nd and 4. Under center, Taylor Heinicke. Robinson, the single back. 2 tight ends. Now Curtis Samuel goes in motion from left to right. They're going to jet sweep it to him. And he again, little shake and bake. And he'll get close to the first down marker. It looks like he's going to be just short. So 3rd and inches here for Washington. I was going to kind of criticize Curtis for not putting his foot in the ground again and making a decision. But, man, he crossed him up like he was Iverson. Jeez Louise. Whoop! Made him completely lose his footing. Who was it? It was number 27 for the Falcons. 3rd and inches. Single back, you're going to pitch it to the right for B-Rob, and he's got room to run. Blocker on front, down the left sideline, and into Atlanta territory, up around the 45-yard line. Nice block out there in space was John Bates. Let's look at this. And it looks like De'Ami Brown and Curtis Samuel, they did a great job on their blocks. They did. And nice, beautifully done by Brian Robinson. A lot of people have said Brian Robinson does not have the speed and agility to get out there in space. But I'm telling you, this guy, he's a better athlete than many people give credit for. 13:15 to go here in the third quarter. Empty backfield set. Curtis is going to motion back, and they're going to reverse it to him. And Curtis finds the edge, spins off a tackler, and dives forward for a gain of 5 on the play. Tim, what are you going to do for Washington's bye week? I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll play that by ear. I'll still be doing the Thursday night, the Sunday night, and the Monday night game, though, for sure. Brian Robinson runs like a beagle. What does that mean? All right, 2nd and 5. Puts a man in motion, 2 receivers to each side. Heinicke in the shotgun takes the snap. Hand it off up the middle for Gibby. Gibby tries to cut, and he does. And he's going to fall forward for a gain of about 3.5 on the play. There is a flag on the play, though. This could be in the area of holding. It came out a little late. And, yep, holding. Number 68, Andrew Norwell, finally getting called for holding. I saw a couple of holds that he had in the first half that were not called, and this time he does not get away with it. Yep, Andrew Norwell. Oh, that was a weak call, though. Oh, come on. That is a weak call. There was more egregious ones on him earlier. That one was weak. 2nd and 15 at the 50 now. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, throwing it over the tipped up in the air and incomplete. Batted down. And it's Walker who gets the hand on it, the one that got the interception. He was a blitzing linebacker coming up, or safety. Not sure exactly what position he plays, but he gets his right hand on it and bats it down. Here we go. 3rd and 15 now for Washington. Not exactly where they want to be. Penalties hurt, man. Penalties hurt. 12 minutes to go here in the third quarter. What does Heinicke have? Heinicke magic. Let's see if he's got some. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Scans the field. Throwing it to the left. And is that going to be intercepted? A.J. Terrell comes up with an interception. Terry McLaurin, the intended target, and there was a fight for it, and Atlanta gets the pick. And, that's an incomplete pass. That's going to be an incomplete pass. That is going to be an incomplete pass here. Yep, it was thrown between Terry and AJ. Both of them were diving for it. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. The nose of the football hit the ground, and it clearly moved, so it will be a non-interception. But it was a good defensive play there by A.J. Terrell nonetheless. No, Ron does not have to challenge it. All turnovers are reviewed by the NFL, so they will review it on their own. And it should be an incomplete pass, and it will be a punt coming for Washington. Yeah, Terry did not have a bad play. It was a great play by the defender. Yep. No, it was a great play by A.J. Terrell. A.J. Terrell clearly wanted that a little bit more, but he was also just right there running with him. So it was a great defense by a former first-round pick, and that's what you pay them to do, right? It's on 3rd and 15, it's either a go route or a comeback on the outside. I mean, you have a one or two options. So if you put a safety over top of Terry McLaurin, which they probably had, A.J. Terrell is playing the underneath. So yes, while it's a great play by A.J. and very good for him, it was probably a little bit less spectacular than some people view on it just on face value. right? If you have safety help over the top, you're the guy that's supposed to be playing the underneath routes, so you can bite on those comeback routes a little harder than typical, and he's able to go in there and get his hand in there and cause an incomplete pass. Terry was diving. How was he supposed to steal it from those if the throw was late? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to hate on the throw that hard. I think it was more of just a great defensive play call. It's hard to get 3rd and 15s, right? It's not an easy... If people get 3rd and 15s at ease, everybody would do it, right? But no, it's really hard to get a 3rd and 15. Atlanta had the right play call against our play call, and they made the play. So it's going to be 4th and 15 for Washington. Yeah, that was thrown too much to the inside from Heinicke. Looking at it a little farther, that ball needed to be a little bit more to the outside so the defender could not get his hands in there. So to bring up 4th and 15. So now Tressway will be in to punt it away to try to pin them back deep, and then the defense will get back on to the field. Chris kept straight. It was a TD. He burnt his man. Yep. But yeah, that play will be definitely one we review on the film review on Tuesday. So we'll definitely look at that one to see, was it really just that great by A.J. Terrell, or did he have some safety over top? Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't. So maybe it was just a beautiful play done by a first-round pick, and that's what you pay him for. Here we go. Tressway to punt it away, and it will be bounced at about the 5-yard line and just stops on a dime. Tressway hyped up after that one, so Atlanta will get the ball at their own 5-yard line. Williams did a good job trying to fool the special teams, but that thing just stops. It bounced at the 5 and stayed at the 5. What a beautiful punt by Tressway. He is one of the best, if not the best, in the entire football league. That is just beautifully done. Beautifully done. Yeah, you didn't even need the other 10 guys on the field. It literally stopped at the 5-yard line. But here we go. Full house formation here for Atlanta out of the pistol. Takes the snap. Going to hand it off to the right side is Al-Jahir. And Jahir will only get a gain of about 1.5 yards on the play up to the 6.5-yard line. KP picks are looking good so far. Good deal. That's what I like to see. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. The Bears, who they thought they were. Who we thought they were. Here we go. They give him the 7-yard line. Don't agree with that, but it is what it is. In the pistol. Puts a man in motion. 3 tight ends on the left now. Mariota changing the play at the line. 7 seconds on the play clock. Gets reset. Mariota takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Al-Jahir. And Al-Jahir this time will get a gain of about 4. And that'll set up 3rd and 4 for the Falcons. I think they got up to about the 11-yard line. Why do I ruin the sound of the game and listen to Tim? Because he literally is a brilliant play-by-play with a dash of Sonny and Sam fandom while always being rational. I absolutely love his takes. Thanks, Real Progress in Action. I appreciate it. So it's 3rd and 3. They get him up to the 12. Here we go. Takes the snap. Play action. Looking to his right. Looking to set up. Has to throw it over the top and incomplete. And I'll bring up 4th down. And Washington gets a quick 3 and out. And that will give it back to the offense. Let's make some plays, baby. Let's make some plays. Is his name Al Jazeera? I took the Jets defense today, and Simeon drove it for 10 points. Bring the pain. That's right. That is right. We're not dead yet, says Bryce. That's right. Here we go. There's the kick. And it will be out of bounds right around the 40-yard line of Washington. So that is where Heinicke and the offense will start this next drive. Wait, the game isn't over? The way you are talking in the second quarter, I thought the game was over. I turned it off. Douglas's sarcasm. Gotta love it. How we feeling right now, boys? We're in it, man. We're in it. And hey, this is a 60-40 type game. This is what we were talking about. And I told my aunt the same thing, and ESPN agreed with me. She's like, what's their chances of winning? I was like, I think Atlanta's going to be a well-coached team with Arthur Smith. There's like a 60-40% chance we win the game, and 40% is a great chance for anybody to try to win a game, right? So Atlanta, they're 5-6 for a reason. They're not a pushover type football team. So 10-10 here with the football at our own 40, 10-16 to go in the third is a completely reasonable spot for us. And we just got to continue to put the foot on the gas pedal and make sure that we finish this game out. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. Yeah, it's definitely raining a lot out there. Definitely raining a lot. 373 of you in the house. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit the notification bell. And hang out in the chat. So scores are coming out. We got 24-17, 20-17, 17-13. There you go. Yes, Douglas. I do agree that we should not be benching Heinicke. I do agree with that. So, but I know a lot of people want to see what they have in Sam, and I don't blame them. I want to see what we have in Sam. I would love a situation that we can see what we have in Sam. But at 6-5, winning 5 out of our last 6, you got to continue to move forward. They called it the Sean Taylor installation. Oh, they called it the Sean. He was like, do I call it a statue? I don't think so. The Sean Taylor installation. Horrible, man. We are pathetic. Here we go. It helps the crops grow. All right, here we go. Heinicke under center. 3 receivers to the left. Now Curtis goes in motion to the right, takes the snap, handoff to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson will push the pile forward again and get a gain of about 4.5, maybe 5, depending on the spot. Looks like they give him 4.5 up to the 44.5-yard line. So a second and a long 5 coming up. Yep, 15 years since Sean Taylor's passed. 15 years. I was in high school, freshman in high school. Remember it. Remember it well. Seeing the newspaper, it's tough. Tough day. 2nd and 5. Under center. Cole Turner goes in motion. 3 receivers to the right. Now he goes back over to the left side, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson with a nice jump cut, and he's going to get a gain of 6 on the carry up to the 49-yard line of Atlanta. And a new set of downs for Washington. Brian Robinson, man. 9 carries, 58 yards on the day. He's averaging over 6 yards a carry, and he's pretty much doing it on his own. I mean, he's getting touched at about a yard downfield every time at best, and yet he's finding a way. I bet his yards after carry are like 3 extra yards per carry. Here we go. Puts a man in motion. Takes the snap, handoff again up the middle. This time it's a decent crease, spinning off tacklers, and he gets a gain of 7 on the play. Brian Robinson, man amongst boys out there, it looks like almost. You know, he's not quite Derrick Henry, so he's not that big. But what is he, like 6'2", 225? Strong dude. Just shrugging off defensive linemen. Guy's amazing. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. 8:15 to go here in the third quarter. Puts a man in motion. 3 receivers to the left. Heinicke in the shotgun. Now Jahan goes in motion. Takes the snap again. Handoff. Brian Robinson trying to get anything he can. And this time he's only going to get a gain of a yard. Not a lot there on that one. Most prolific with a super chat. Appreciate you. $2 says Billy Rob is clutch. Maybe I'm going to try one more time to read that. B Rob really is clutch when we need him to be. That's right, baby. That's right. All right, 3rd and 1. More like 3rd and 2 coming up for Washington. Here we go. Under center. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Takes the snap. Play action. Heinicke looking, pumping. Has to buy time. Rolling to his right. Looking, pumping. Now going to finally throw it late, and it's off a receiver's hands. It's Cole Turner, the rookie. He got it to him, and it was gotta catch it if you're a rookie. But Washington's in a spot where they're going to definitely go for it here on 4th and 1. A field goal doesn't make sense. Punt really doesn't make sense. So a big play going to be coming up here for Washington's offense, trying to get it. And it's, Cam Sims was right behind him too. If he just let it go, Cam Sims was going to make the catch. Tough to see. 4th and 1. Let's see what we got. B-Rob. Let's see, is he in the game? He is. Heinicke in the shotgun, and they're going to call timeout here. Washington and wasting timeouts. I despise it. You knew you were going for it on 4th and 1. That's why you called the play action. Why is the call not already in the game? Let's go. Get it in there. We're letting the clock go all the way down to 0 because we're not prepared. It's annoying. It's annoying. All right, stop muting T-Lam. It's fine. Just let him go. Just let him go. He'll eventually wear out. It's fine. Okay. The only reason he's gonna keep doing it is because he's annoying you guys and he knows it. Right? It's okay. It's not a big deal. Here we go. 4th and 1. Heinicke in the pistol. Jahan Dotson goes in motion, takes the snap, handoff to B-Rob, and B-Rob will get the first down and at least another yard or 2 extra, and that will move the chains here for Washington. 7:05 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Scott Turner situation awareness. Even T-Lam saying block T-Lam. If you want me to block T-Lam, okay, all right, I will. That's fine. We'll go ahead and hide user from the channel. I mean, if you're gonna ask me to block you, then I'll block you. That's fine. You know, I'll happily oblige there. Here we go. Heinicke under center. Puts Curtis Samuel in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side. A jet sweep to Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin will dive forward for a gain of 5 up to the 32-yard line. Interesting play. They faked the run to the right, faked a reverse to the left, and then go back to the jet sweep. Very interesting. And Curtis Samuel basically became a lead blocker there. Uh-oh. Heinicke grabbing his right forearm. 2nd and 5. 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Heinicke under center. 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap. Handoff to B-Rob. B-Rob with some good blocking up front, and he gets another first down. There's some blocking. Now we're starting to wear down that Atlanta defense here. We got a good push on that one, and it'll bring up 1st and 10. Gain of 6 on the play. There you go. Good push there from Washington's offensive line. Beautifully done. Every once in a while, they have a good play, don't they? All right, B-Rob goes to the bench. Well-deserved breather. He's got 13 carries, 76 yards here. Jonathan Williams enters the game. 3 receivers to the left. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap. High snap, but he gets it. Hand off to Jonathan Williams. Jonathan Williams spinning off tacklers, and he's going to get a gain of 9 on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Okay. I'm going to fast forward, make sure I'm up to snuff here on the game time. All right, here we go. Heinicke takes the snap, handoff again up the middle for Williams. Williams tries to get around to the left, and he may have actually not gotten the first. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be close. Will it be 3rd and inches, or will they give them the first down? It looks like it is a fresh set of downs for Washington. 4.5 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Another nice, long, sustained drive here for Washington. Nearly 6 minutes off the clock since they've gotten the football. Channeling my inner T-Lamb. Here we go. Heinicke in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Now Curtis goes in motion from left to right. Takes the snap. Play action. Heinicke looking. Going to the deep. Has a man open. Touchdown! John Bates! John Bates gets the touchdown on a beautifully done corner route, and Taylor Heinicke does not throw it late this time, and he finds him wide open in the end zone, and Washington goes up again here. 16-10, pending an extra point, and we're going to try this, firing up the band here again in the second. Let's do it again, baby. I'm going to pause it. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is no good, and it's 16-10, but it's all right. We have the lead, and you know what time it is. It is time to fire up the band!
Touchdown, let the points soar. Fight on until you have won. Sons of Washington, row, row, row. Hail to the Redskins, hail victory. Praise on the warpath, fight for all you see.
Let's go! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now we got a little fire up the band. All right, let's make sure we go to the live. Oh, play live. All right. Try to catch up to the live time. Here we go, live again. There we go. Fast forward, and I fixed it. Okay, we're back. What's up, everybody? What is up? What happened to Nick Rose? Is that one of the kickers we had back in the day? I don't know. That was a kicker, wasn't it? I agree, though, that missed kick will hurt us later. Maybe. I mean, it's way too early to say that's going to hurt us for sure. Obviously, you'd prefer a made PAT, no doubt. But we still have a 6-point lead. Defense played a lot better so far in the second half. We've only had one drive, but we'll see if they can continue to play more like they should. And there we go. So 16-10, Washington on top. Song is legendary. Yup. I won't let it die, that's for sure. Fight for old DC instead of young DC, that's right. Tim, you see, if you can do a pod stream of your show, would be great to hear this in the car. We do a, oh, you're talking about like a, I see what you're saying. Like you're talking about on, all right, there's the kick, and it will be a touchback. But you're talking about like on Apple Podcasts or something? I don't know. Yeah, San Cheesy. Am I quiet? What? Who's quiet? Oh, I banned T-Lam. I banned him. He asked me to ban him, so I did. You know. I mean, if you're going to ask me to do it, and he said it twice, I think he meant it. So, he's now hidden from the channel. Here we go. Not Joey Sly. Marcus Mariota in the pistol. 2 receivers each side. Now one goes in motion to the right. And they're going to jet sweep it to the right. And he's going to get outside. And he's going to get a decent gain of about 6 yards. Pushed out of bounds by Bobby McCain. Derek Forrest did a good job to get out there and make sure it didn't go of any of a bigger play. So there you go. Don't ban T-Lam. He asked me to do it. All right, 2nd and 4. In the pistol, 3 receivers to the left. At their own 31, it's 2nd and 4. Mariota takes the snap. Handoff. Nope, keeps it, and here we go again. Washington continuing to not keep contain on Marcus Mariota. How many times do we have to see this today for us to make an adjustment? Come on, man. Oh, my goodness. Not keeping contain whatsoever and allowing Mariota to have 5 carries, 51 yards, 1st and 10 after a gain of 14 up to the 45-yard line. In the shotgun for Mariota. Mariota takes the snap. Play action. Looks like pressure's coming, and he does get hit as he throws. Washington will pick it up in case it's a fumble. Currently on the field, it is a fumble, but I do believe his arm was coming forward. So this should be coming back. 2:37 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Ruling on the field is a fumble. Let's take a look here. Was the ball coming out earlier than we expect? Definitely coming forward. Definitely coming forward. He did get hit, but he did a good job of holding onto the football, and as his arm came forward, that's when it got loose. Yep, they changed it to incomplete pass, so that will be a 2nd down and 10 for Atlanta. So they put 7 seconds back onto the clock from the fumble. 2:44 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Yep. Here we go. Puts a man in motion. Single back formation, 2nd and 10 at their own 45. 5 down linemen right now for Washington. Fullback goes in motion, takes the snap, handoff to the left side, and he slips a tackle, and he bounces it outside, and here comes Cordero Patterson, who does not make the last guy miss. Derek Forrest has to make the tackle, but not until after a big gain, 21 yards for Cordero Patterson. And it looked like Jonathan Allen had an opportunity, but he could not quite get there and couldn't get a hand on him. And Cordero Patterson doing what he does best, man. He is a phenomenal player, and he finally got loose. Before that, he only had 5 carries for 19 yards. Washington was doing a decent job, but he finally got loose. All right, Mariota in the pistol, moves his fullbacks into the tight end spots. Takes the snap. Hand off to the left side, and Algier will try to bounce it out, and we'll get a gain of about 3, maybe 4, depending on the spot. It'll bring up 2nd down at about 6 for Atlanta. What happened? Yeah, we missed a PAT earlier. Yep. Oh, here we go. 2nd and 6 at the 30 of Washington. Play action. Steps up, looking, pressure's coming, has to buy time, now rolling to his right, has a receiver open and incomplete. Diving was Zacchaeus, but he could not haul it in. And it's a good job by Mariota to buy time and hit his man right in the hands, but he could not maintain it. I guess the ball a little wet, and a good little pressure coming at the end as well, but good protection overall from the offensive line, and Zacchaeus doing a good job to try to find an open spot, but he could not catch it. You got to catch it. Help your quarterback. 3rd and 6. 1:26 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers to the right. Cordero Patterson goes in motion, takes the snap, steps up, throwing it over the middle, and incomplete. Overthrows his man, and that'll bring up 4th and 6, and Younghoe Koo will have to come in for a 48-yard attempt here. He made from 47 earlier, missed from 58, and now we'll have an attempt from 48. All right. So if they make it here, it's a 3-point game. Let's see. We got 4th and 6. 48-yard attempt Looks like it's going to be from the left hash. All right. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good right down the middle. And it's 16-13. Washington will get the ball back with a 3-point lead. And let's see if they can't add to it. All right. Not a bad drive there from Atlanta. And 1:17 to go here in the third quarter. Plenty of time left and a lot of action left. Here we go. People saying the missed extra point's going to kill us. It's all right. Still plenty of time left, guys. Still plenty of time left. We have a 3-point lead and the football. Score here. You go up by 2 tugs, and the extra point won't matter as much. Richard Rohr trying to will a 7 points this drive, right? We're trying to will it here. We can always go for 2 if need be, but we don't need to now. With the made field goal there, we're up by 3. A touchdown makes it a normal 10-point lead score, which is fine. Obviously not ideal. You would like a 4-point lead here since you had the opportunity, but it's definitely not a killer as it sits right now. We have to believe to receive a W. There you go. Bars. I willed it last drive. There you go. Give the ball to Rebob. Rinse and repeat. True. I like that 0. Keep running the ball. A long run-oriented drive taking up the rest of the third and half of the fourth, ending in a TD. I mean, if you insist. Okie dokie. Let's take a look here around the rest of the NFL, shall we, real quick? Panthers up 17-3 over the Broncos. The Broncos are just a bad football team, are they not? Buccaneers up 17-10 over the Browns. Jaguars have a 10-9 lead over the Ravens at halftime. Interesting. Dolphins in a close one with the Texans 30-0. You know, they're not dead yet. Jets up 24-10 over the Bears. And the Bengals 10-10 with the Titans. So here we go. It's so crucial for our playoff path to come out this game with a W. Yeah, I mean, any losses down the stretch are definitely going to hurt us no matter what we do. We got to get some dubs, man. We got to get some dubs, especially in one like this. Like button works. I checked. Thanks, Cortez. I appreciate it. Gotta know those things. All right, here we go. There's the kick. And it will be a touchback. So the 25-yard line is where Heinicke and the offense will start this next drive. Can we get a little score too fast? Oh, Kenny Burris has got a bad feeling. Uh-oh. We got this. Let's control the ball here. Let's do it. Minute and 17 seconds. There it is. Score too fast, says Justin. We scored too fast. All right, 1st and 10. Man in motion. Heinicke in the shotgun, B-Rob in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. Hand off to B-Rob. B-Rob bouncing it outside to the left. Has room to run. And he's going to get a first down. Gain of 11, maybe 12 on the play. He looked at that middle of the offensive line, saw that it was all blocked up, said, screw that. I'm going out on my own path. And he finds an opening. Yeah, Atlanta overcommitting to the inside, and he just beats the safety to the outside. And also put that shoulder down and get the first down. Move the chains. 1st and 10, 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 3 receivers to the right, bunch formation. Now Cole Turner goes in motion to the left, takes the snap, play action, rolling to his right. Scans, hits quickly to John Bates, and Bates will just catch it and only gain a yard on the play. And that should bring us to the end of the third quarter. Washington 16, Atlanta 13. Yeah, Washington doesn't look like they're going to have any interest What I would prefer them to do here is hurry up to the line and try to get them to jump off sides, but instead they don't. So let's take a look here at the first half stats. First three-quarter stats. Mariota, 12 for 21, 110 yards and a touchdown. Taylor Heinicke, 11 for 19, 121 yards and 2 touchdowns and an interception. Brian Robinson, 14 carries, 88 yards. That's good for, 6.5 yards a carry. Have a day, big boy. Gibson is 6 carries for 22 yards. And we have leading ball carrier right now for Atlanta is Marcus Mariota. 5 carries, 51 yards. Algier also has 9 carries, 43 yards. Patterson has 6 carries, 40 yards. So good running day for Atlanta. They're over 7 yards a carry as a football team. Then we have 3 catches, 36 yards for Zacchaeus as the leading receiver for Atlanta. And Terry McLaurin still the leading receiver for Washington at 3 catches, 45 yards. Leading tacklers for both teams. You got Derek Forrest with 9 and Evans with 10. And Younghoe Koo, 2 for 3 on field goals. Joey Sly, 1 for 1 on field goals. Younghoe Koo made his extra point. Joey Sly right now is 1 for 2 on extra points. Take a look here at the team stats. We have 14 first downs for Atlanta, 16 first downs for Washington now. 4 for 8 on third down for Washington, 3 for 8 for Atlanta. Both teams at exactly 256 yards of offense. We have 1 penalty against Atlanta, 2 penalties against Washington. Not a lot of penalties for either team. And Washington has now gone ahead in the time of possession battle, 24 minutes to 21. All right, and we have a 16-13 ball game as we head into the fourth quarter. What is up, everybody in the chat? So, A.J. Terrell is not a weak defender, right? And so saying Atlanta has a weak defense overall, true, but when A.J. Terrell's man up on him, that's a very good corner. Not that Terry can't win that matchup, but we're winning with other players right now, right? I mean, Brian Robinson's eating. We've got a touchdown to Brian Robinson and John Bates through the air, right? They're spreading the ball around. We've got, 6 receivers with catches and 7 receivers with targets. So good job. I like to spread the football around, but I love that the fact that Terry McLaurin is our leading target man, right? And he's our leading receiver. So yes, while I like to spread the ball, he should be the primary target, which he is today. We'll see if we can't get him the ball a little bit more. I think we've also got him on a jet sweep once too. So he's gotten 4 touches so far. Definitely would like to see more though. Takes a snap, play action. Heinicke looking, pumping. Now going to throw it underneath, caught by John Bates. And John Bates will fight for extra yards, still going. And he's going to get a gain of 7 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. Opinion on the best college team facing the worst NFL team? Yeah, it would not even be close. The worst NFL team would absolutely beat down the best college team, and it would be an embarrassment, 50-0 at halftime or something. People don't understand how much faster, bigger, stronger NFL teams are. I know it's always a fun joke to say and everything when you have a bad team, but it's just not even. In the shotgun here, looking to throw, quick throw over to the right side, and Terry McLaurin makes the grab for the 3-yard gain, move the chains. Love to see that. Taylor Heinicke know exactly where he wants to go with the football. A.J. Terrell was right there in his face, but Terry McLaurin makes the grab anyway. Tough catch, and that's why you pay him $23.5 million a year. First and 10. 14 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Heinicke in the shotgun. Man in motion. No, he's under center. Excuse me. Cole Turner now in motion. Takes the snap. Hand off to B-Rob. B-Rob trying to bounce it out. Slips another tackle, and he does. He's in the open field. And a nice big hit, but stays on his feet. And he gets a first down. The safety came up and smacked Brian Robinson backwards, but B-Rob stayed on his feet anyway, and he gets a first down. Brian Robinson. Boom! Boom! Number 32 knocks him backwards, but it doesn't matter. Brian Robinson holding on to the football that's all wet. What a hit by number 32, but it still does not matter. 1st and 10 up to the 42-yard line of Atlanta. Heinicke on the shotgun. Takes the snap, handoff to Jonathan Williams. Jonathan Williams slips through the line, still slips a tackle, and he's going to get pushed forward, and it's another gain of about 9.5. The run game coming alive for Washington, and it's 12.5 to go here in the fourth quarter, and we are now a-churning. Are you kidding me? Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Cosme shoving him forward. Heinicke giving us a fist bump to the sideline. He's hyped. And it's going to be 2nd and 1. Wait, Tim, are we out rushing the Falcons? Yes, we are. B-Rob is 1 yard away from 100 yards on the day. Bars. All right, what's going on here? The refs are stopping the clock. I guess so they're going to do a measurement. Where's Gibby? I'm not sure. But Jonathan Williams is running the ball well right now, too. He's got 6 yards a carry. Where's the yard line? They are up to the 33-yard line, or 32-yard line of Atlanta. Yep, 32-yard line. Puts a man in motion. Heinicke under center. Takes the snap. It's Jonathan Williams again up the middle, and Jonathan Williams slips through the line, and he's going to get the first down, gain of 3 up to the 29-yard line. Didn't Gibby tweak something last week? I'm not sure. He did play earlier, but he's right now not playing. First and 10. Yeah, I like Gibby too there, most perfect. But where Jarris is wrong is him hating on B-Rob. He's like, B-Rob's not a number 1 running back. It's like, that's just not true. And it's been not true the entire time. It's crazy to say he isn't. First and 10. 3 receivers to the right. Heinicke under center. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap. Play action. Steps up, looking, throwing it underneath. Dangerous throw, and it's incomplete, looking for Brian Robinson. Ooh, number 51. Good. Luckily for us, Malone does not attack that football and get a pick. Yeah, that could have been a very dangerous throw. Heinicke with pressure on his face. All right, here we go. All right, 2nd and 10 now after the incomplete pass. Under 11 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Washington at Atlanta's 29. 3 receivers to the right. Heinicke takes the snap. Handoff to Antonio Gibson, and Gibson will fight forward for a gain of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Where's the screen? Yeah. We haven't ran many screens today. That's true. 3rd and 8. Washington right now 5 for 9 on 3rd downs. They did not put themselves in a great spot here. Let's see if they can do it. 3 receivers to the right. Gibby and Terry to the left. Empty backfield set. Now Gibby motions, but stays now in the slot to the left. Takes the snap. High snap. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught by Logan. Logan turns up field, and it will be a flag in the secondary. I'm not sure what the flag is. I guess might be he doesn't get the first down anyway, but the flag might push them out of field goal range potentially. Pass interference, offense, number 10. I guess he got to the block too quick, which I'm not a fan of because that ball was out really fast. Yep, okay. He definitely blocked too early. Yep. I guess because Logan was past the line of scrimmage tough play design there. It's got to be a better design. Got to keep Logan behind the line of scrimmage. So now that's going to bring up 3rd and 18 for Washington, and it's at the 39-yard line. Got to get some yards back to get into field goal range. It's up to the 37-yard line, excuse me. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap. Handoff to Gibby. Gibby's going to have a nice hole, and he's going to get to about the 27-yard line, gain of 10 on the play. And that'll set up a field goal attempt here from the right hash. 9.5 to go in the fourth quarter. All right. 4th and 8 from the right hash for Joey Sly. It's a 45-yard attempt. Here we go. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Right down the middle. There is a flag on the play, though. What's the flag? Hold up. It's against Atlanta? What's the call? What's the call? Offsides? Defense. So that's only a 5-yard penalty. So penalty is declined, and the field goal is good. So it's 19-13 here. Washington on top. Atlanta will get the ball back with 9:05 to go. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. My wife's at home, so my dog was hungry. She usually eats around 3-ish. All right. All right, we got a ball game, ladies and gents. We have a ball game. Why can't we have a game like the Texans stress-free? Well, Atlanta's not a bad football team. That's why. Texans are a bad football team. Yep, my dog's a black lab. This is a drive of the game. Defense has got to continue to step up. Let's see what they can do. The extra point hurts us. Well, not yet. If they score a touchdown, it will. But we got time. Tim, your favorite players on this team has to be... Well, I gave my big three earlier. I'll just do that again. It's Terry McLaurin, Jonathan Allen, and Tress Way. Let's not have a loss to refocus. I agree, Noah. I agree. Jonathan Allen's probably my favorite player, though. I love Jonathan Allen. Just a high-quality dude. No nonsense. And that's why I love Terry, too. But I like Jonathan Allen. Santiago, $1.99. With a nice, funny emoji. Appreciate that. And there's the kick from Joey Sly. And it will be a touchback. So the 25-yard line is where Marcus Mariota and the Falcons will start this next drive here. Let's see what they got. Actually, Atlanta is not in the wild card. The playoffs would be every divisional leader plus Cowboys, Giants, and Commanders. Yeah, Atlanta's not... They're in the wild card race, but they're not in the wild card spot currently. Here we go. Puts a man in motion. I formation now. Marcus Mariota takes the snap. Nice push by Deron Payne! Deron Payne getting off the snap big time and blew that play up from the start. It'll be a loss of 2 or 3 on the play. Deron Payne splitting the double team, and it never had a chance to get started. Deron flipping Payne. There's Allen and him having a little handshake, a little back-to-back with the finger grab. Uh-oh. 2nd and 13 now for Atlanta. 2 receivers each side, takes the snap. 4-man rush. Has time pumping. Now has to buy time. Rolling to his right. And Montez Sweat gets the sack along with Casey Toohill. And nice coverage on the back end, not giving anything up. And now it's 3rd and long for Atlanta. Holy moly. That was at least a loss of 6 or something like that. It should be around 3rd and 19, 3rd and 20. And a big loss for Atlanta all the way back to about the 14-yard line. That'll be 3rd and 21. 3rd and 21 here for Atlanta. 3 receivers to the right, takes the snap, 4-man rush, quick throw over the middle, and it'll be caught, and Zacchaeus will get back to almost the original line of scrimmage. Not sure if he caught it or not, but either way, it's going to be 4th and 11, and that'll force a punt here for Atlanta. And Washington will take a 6-point lead. And yes, he does make the grab. Good catch there by Zacchaeus, but good tackle by Curl to not let him get up and run for the first down. 4th 11, 7:20 to go and counting. There's the snap, there's the kick. And it's not a very good kick. It's going to be fair caught at the 40-yard line. So Washington will have phenomenal field position here. And a field goal, at the very least, will make it a 2-score game for Atlanta. A touchdown would put a lot of pressure on Atlanta, going up by 13 points if they decide to go the extra point. If they decide to go for a 2-point conversion, which I probably would, because it's not enough time to get a touchdown and 2 field goals. They would have to get 2 touchdowns. So going for a 2-point conversion, if we score a touchdown here, would make sense. But either way, let's just have a nice drive to slow down, roll some clock. And if we can at least end it with a field goal, that puts a lot of pressure on Atlanta being down by 9. Washington winning, what do you think? I'm not going to... I had Washington winning before the game, and right now with the 6-point lead in the ball, I would feel pretty dang good. I do feel pretty good, but we'll see. Tim, did you buy anything for Black Friday? Nah, I don't do Black Friday shopping. I've never done it. Probably do some Cyber Monday tomorrow or something, but we'll see. Don't choke, guys. We're not the Falcons. Yeah. Thank goodness a fair catch. Yup. Monday, going to be nice. I'd rather not have to rely on a field goal in the rain. Well, it's fine. Washington 7 and under. We'll see. If they score a field goal here, it would be more than by 7. I got some new pants online, I guess you mean. Some new sheets online, some new shoes online. There you go. You hit the Black Friday shopping. Respect. Tim put some vodka in the filter so we'd think it's water. You know, I heard that's actually a really good idea. I need to do that one day. But no, this is just water. Here we go. Heinicke under center. Takes the snap. Pitch play to the left for Gibby. Gibby trying to round around to the edge, and not a lot there. He's going to run out of bounds for a loss of 2. Clock should be continuing to run. There it is. I don't know why it stopped. The clock does not stop until under 5 minutes to go. All right. So clock moves, so it's going to be 2nd and 12. Heinicke in the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield. Curtis Samuel goes in motion, takes the snap, handed to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson, not a lot of room on that one. He's only going to get a yard on the play, so Atlanta doing a good job here, finally stopping the run. So it's going to be 3rd and 11. Let's see if Heinicke has a little bit more magic in him. Can we get a first down here? Third and 11. Just about to be under 6 minutes to play here in Washington. Empty backfield set. Heinicke in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Gibby in motion, but stays to the left. Just takes the snap. Here comes a blitz. They picked it up well. Quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Gibby. And Gibby falls to the ground. Gets up, but he will only get to the 46-yard line. That'll be 4th and 4. And it's unfortunately a quick 3 and out here for Washington. Let's see if Tressway can't pin them back deep here with 5.5 to go here in the 4th quarter and counting. Atlanta will get the ball right around 5 minutes left. There's Tressway. He just pinpointed it at the 5-yard line earlier in the game. Let's see if he can't do it again. Here we go. 4th and 4. Takes the snap. And there's Tressway. Tressway with a nice booming kick. It looks like it's going to be fair caught at the 16-yard line. So 84 yards separates Mariota and Atlanta from the end zone. They've had a decent day today. Not tremendous. They have had a really good day on the ground, though. But overall, it's been a okay day for Atlanta. 13 for 22, 120 yards, and a touchdown for Mariota. 22 carries, 144 yards on the ground. Washington's defense definitely has stepped up a lot more here in the second half. Let's see if they can't do it again. Yep, they did get B-Rob to 100 yards. He's got 16 carries, 100 yards on the day for Brian Robinson. Looking strong while doing it. The PAT is not haunting me yet. The PAT is not haunting me yet. If we give up a touchdown, then we can talk about it. But for now, it's okay. So my hemorrhoid. Bro, how do we have a chance in the playoffs with this sad offense? Hey, you never know, man. What did TCT say? TCT. Terry is double covered right now. True. Oh, and Deeb been on fire. Yup. We barely targeted Jahan today. Yeah, what does he only have? 1 target, if that? Wow, Jahan Dotson has 0 targets today. Yikes. Red House Not Roadhouse with $1.99 says some slipping Gibby Chisinari? BCS fans, lol. Chickenary? What? Bring the pain. Got to keep him out of the end zone. True. How do we have a chance in the playoffs with a strong running game and excellent defense? Yep. We need a big play. We haven't gotten a turnover yet. Maybe we can get that turnover. It's the play calling. It's too conservative. Robin wants to win with field position and defense. It's probably going to backfire here. Well, you don't have the quarterback to run the Pat Mahomes style offense. So it's smart coaching. This is how we do have to win games. We got to make smart decisions, handing the football off, and do what you got to do, you know? Here we go. Puts a man in motion. And under center is Mariota. Heavy formation, takes a snap, handoff, no, play action, looking to his right, play, has to run it himself, now he's going to throw it late and caught by the tight end. Nice throw by Mariota, and it's going to be a gain of about 9.5. It'll set up second and short here for Atlanta. Good job by the tight end, showing his face and a little one-hand spin-a-rooney grab. And it sets up second and 1. Cordero Patterson, the running back. Full house formation, second and 1. 4.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Mariota takes the snap, hand off to the right side is Cordero Patterson, and it's good push up front. They're going to get the first down up to about the 30, and the clock continues to roll at 4:20 and counting. Most preferred. Here's another $5, brother. Support the channel, boys. Thank you for supporting. Appreciate it. And thank you for being here and just commenting and hanging out. I appreciate it, man. 4:04 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Washington's got to keep Atlanta out of the end zone. Mariota in the pistol. 3 receivers bunched to the right, a tight end on the left. Cordero Patterson, the single back, in the pistol. Takes the snap, handoff, no, play action, pressure coming, steps up, and down he goes! He hit the ground, was he not touched? And Zacchaeus in the open field, he's gonna get a big play up to the 26-yard line. Did Daron Payne not touch him? Hold on, does he not get touched here at all? Oh, horrible camera angle, can I see it, please? Oh my goodness, I need to see his knee touch the ground, but does Daron Payne touch him or not? And they don't challenge it. And they never showed the replay, and it's a run to the left, and it's no gain. Hold up. Was there a touch by Daron Payne on his way down? Let's look. All right, that angle may have not had anybody touch him, so I need to see a good angle. It may not have had anybody touch him. I just need to see the correct angle here. Can we get a better camera angle? Nope, we can't. 2nd and 10. Man in the pistol. 3 tight ends to the right. Mariota in the pistol takes the snap. Hand off to the left side for Algier. Running up the middle. He has a good lane, and he's going to get a gain of 6 on the play and set up 3rd and 4. Payne missed him? Maybe. I need to see a good angle. Here we go. Does Daron Payne touch him? Oh, you can't tell. There's no way you could tell from the... Yeah, no touch. You don't know. That's a horrible angle. What are you doing? You're an idiot. There's no way you could tell if he touched him or not there. What in the world was that? He may not have touched him, but that angle, there's 0 chance you could tell that there was no touch. Yeah, no touch. From what? Based on what? All right, we have, it looks like the 2-minute warning. Hold on. Like, that angle, there's no way you could, that's impossible. How in the world does he have the gall to say, yup, no touch? What? You couldn't see anything from that angle. Tim, your emotions are getting you the best of you right now. It's all good. It's all good. Passion for sure in the house. It may have been a no touch. It really might have been. I just have yet to see an angle to confirm it. The first angle, you couldn't see the quarterback at all. They were just looking at the offensive line, so you couldn't see the quarterback. The second angle was a Zacchaeus catching it. The third angle was, again, up at the top. You couldn't really see Daron Payne as he reached. You couldn't get anything. And the fourth angle was behind Daron Payne with Mariota on the opposite side of him, and you see him reach. There's no way you could tell from these 4 angles that they gave us, is all I'm saying. I just want to see the correct angles. It may have completely been a no touch, but I haven't seen it. 603 live viewers. Thanks for everybody being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We do every Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night game as well. So if you're an Atlanta fan and you end up playing on one of the night games, hit us up, man. Definitely should have challenged, though. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would have loved... Yeah, why not throw the challenge there at this deep in the situation? Or maybe it was obviously not a touch. There's also that possibility. Again, I'm not saying it's definitely a touch, but there's no angle that I have seen where I can make a determination one way or the other. That's my point. Tim, do you think we can make the playoffs? That's insane. Right, Alex? You ain't lying. All right. 3rd and 4 here for Atlanta in Washington territory. 4 down territory now for Atlanta. Field goal does nothing for them. 3rd and 4. Can the defense step up big? Here we go. All right. In the pistol goes Mariota. 3rd and 4. Tight end Pruitt in motion. Stays on the right side. 2 receivers each side at the 19-yard line. Puts another man in motion from left to right. Zacchaeus takes the snap. Handoff to the right side is Algier. And Algier will get the first down, barreling through the defense. Nice hard run up to the 14-yard line. Gain of 5. Algier with a big hit. Well done. Love the enthusiasm. Go, Dirty Bird. Squawk. And there you go. What up, Jeff? Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate you. 1st and 10. Mariota in the shotgun. Pistol. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Up to the 14. 1st and 10. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side is Cordero Patterson. Cordero Patterson's going to hit the edge and pushed out of bounds. And he's at about the... It's gained about 6 or so on the play. Maybe 7 depending on the spot. So 2nd down and manageable here for Atlanta. 1:21 to go in the 4th quarter. Washington's got to keep them out of the end zone. 7 plays, 76 yards, 3:42 to go here. All right, Mariota in the pistol. Cordero Patterson now moves into the shotgun formation. Man in motion, 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Handoff at the middle to Cordero Patterson. Cordero Patterson will move the pile and get close to the first down marker. It looks like he's going to be a half yard short. It'll bring up 3rd and inches. And 1 minute and 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Washington will use their first timeout to make sure they have enough time on the other end if need be. Oh, no, it's their 2nd timeout. I forgot Ron Rivera and company wasted one earlier. Kills me every time. So 3rd and 1. Yeah, I think Atlanta's only had 1 flag against them all game. They've only had 1 flag. 3rd and 1. Let's see what we got. So, defense changing players. Atlanta's not allowed to move until the players are set. There we go. And now, get on sides. One guy looks off sides. Oh, my goodness. All right, he does shift. I think there's still a guy off sides, lined up off sides. I don't know what's going on. Out takes a snap, handoff to the right side, and they will get the first down. But there's a flag on the play. I think that we lined up off sides. I think it's neutral zone infraction. I mean, it looked like 2 or 3 guys were lined up off sides. I don't know why. Yeah, off sides. Number 90 and I think 2 others. Oh, that's not even... He may not have even been offsides. The other ones were, though. But here we go. 1st and goal now from about the 3.5 yard line. Maybe 2.5. Something like that. Can they keep them out of the end zone? 1st and 10. We saw the same thing against Chicago. Can Washington's defense step up here? 1st and goal at the 2 yard line. 3 receivers to the left. Kicks that leg up, takes the snap, handoff. Nope, Mariota keeps it. He spins off a tackler, though, and he's going to get tackled for a loss of 2. It should have been a loss of 4, but Mariota does a good job to get something back, and it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 4-yard line now, and looks like Washington has to use their final timeout. James Smith-Williams all over it, finally reading the quarterback instead of letting a easy Mariota touchdown. Unfortunately, he could not bring the tackle down, though. And it's at the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Washington uses their final timeout. 1 minute and 1 second. I'm sure Atlanta's going to run the football again here, and that means no time left for Washington. It comes down to a defensive stop right here, right now. 2nd and goal. Come on, defense. Mariota in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. 5 down linemen for Washington. Mariota takes a snap, looking to throw, steps up, looking underneath, tipped up in the air, and intercepted! Kendall Fuller gets the interception! And Washington gets the ball back. Game, set. Well, not yet. We need 1 first down. We need 1 first down. Kendall Fuller gets the interception. Touchback! Washington has it! Who was it, Daron Payne? Daron Payne gets his big mitt on there. Kendall Fuller makes the interception. And Washington gets the ball back. We need 1 first down, and this game is over. And they're going to start at their 20-yard line. Atlanta still has their 3 timeouts. Boom, boom, boom! Come on, baby! We ain't dead yet! Kendall Fuller, Daron Payne! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Here we go. Come on, Washington. Brian Robinson time right here, right now. Brian Robinson. Back-to-back weeks with interceptions from Kendall Fuller. Here we go. Under center's Heinicke. B-Rob in the game. Tight end in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson will barrel forward for a gain of about 3, maybe 4, depending on the spot. Atlanta uses their first timeout with 54 seconds left. Here we go. Daron Payne. What a clutch play. And Kendall Fuller, who's dropped so many interceptions here in Washington, comes up with the biggest one of the season to give the offense the ball back. We are in business. Here we go. 2nd and 6 now for Washington. 55 seconds. They added a second on the clock. Look at the cheaters at work. Here we go. B-Rob, the single back. Cole Turner in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff to B-Rob. B-Rob trying to cut it all the way around to the outside, and he's only going to get a yard on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Whew. Second timeout for Atlanta with 50 seconds left in the ball game. A first down ends it here for Washington. And they have to score a touchdown. I'm throwing the ball here. I am throwing the ball. You know, whether it be a boot, a play action boot, or whatever, but I am throwing the ball, and you know who I'm looking for. Number 17. Look for number 17 on a boot. Let's see what they do here. Heinicke under center. Puts Logan in motion. B-Rob the single back. Puts a man in motion. They're going to jet sweep it into Curtis Samuel. He's bouncing around, dancing, and he's going to try to barrel forward, and he loses, or he does not lose any yards. He gains 3, and Atlanta will use their final timeout. And the jet sweep did not work for Washington. That's going to bring up 4th and 2, it looks like. So Atlanta will have under 40 seconds left after the punt. Let's see what we have. The handoff was not clean from Taylor to Curtis. Kind of messed up the timing there a little bit, but Atlanta was all over it anyway. 4th and 2. So here we go. Tress Way in to punt it away. Let's see. I would like him to punt it far and out of bounds potentially to not even give a chance of return, but let's see what they got. They're going all out here, blocking it for Atlanta. Let's see. Got to protect them. All right, Cheeseman, the long snapper. Here we go. The snap. And there's the punt. Nearly blocked, running into the kicker. Flag comes out. Game, set, match. Washington wins it at home. 19-13, Tress Way. The MVP comes up with a big flag. And Washington wins the game. 19-13, the game is over, and the Heinicke magic continues. Tress Way gets up unharmed as well, and the game is over. Victory formation. Ah! Come on, baby! Come on! 1st and 10. Kneel it down. Look at Mariota trying to hold back the tears. Heinicke takes the snap and the kneel down. The clock will run out. Washington 19, Atlanta 13. And you know what time it is. We're going to play it twice since we had the flop earlier. We're singing, baby. It's time to fire up the band! Don't you do this. Don't you do this. I'm going to exit out of the game. I don't care. Exit out. Come on. Let's refresh it. I hate you so much right now, computer. Oh my goodness. I'm exiting out of everything. I don't know.
Hail to the Redskins, hail victory, braves on the warpath, fight for all we see, run our fastest for we want a lot more, beat them, swamp them, touch them, let the point score, fight on, till you have won, sons of Washington. Beat them, swamp them, touch them, let the points soar. Fight on, until you have won, sons of Washington. Rock, rock, rock! Hail to the Redskins, hail victory. Praise on the warpath, fight for all you see.
I exit out of everything. We're just going to go Big Timmy. We're just going to go Big Timmy for a minute. Let me get the chat up again. I had to exit out of everything. I don't know why my computer's doing this to me. I guess I have some sort of Windows update or something, but let's pull up the chat. What are you guys saying over there? Oh, come on, boys. Ladies and gents, if you're not hyped, I don't know what else, man. I don't know what else I can do for you. I don't know what else we can do here at the Tim Sports Talk. We got dubs. We got 226 likes. We got 450 of you in here. We got chats rolling. Yeah, baby. Got chat up here. Let's just pull this up. Now we got the big chat in game. Oh, you guys are awesome. We are here. We won the game. Does it matter now? Absolutely not. Who cares? Who cares? We win this game big time. The dog came in, Tim. Why? Because we got that dog in us, baby. 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, says double. F a Heinicke head. Oh, man. Heinicke right now, 5-1 as a starter. We've won 6 out of our last 7 games. And we are 1 San Francisco loss from being in the playoff spot. But we keep on winning over and over and over again. I appreciate the chat. I'm going to move this over. We're going to look. Let's just go ahead and look at the stats of this game again real quick. As I said, I exit out of everything. I had to with what was going on. But yeah, let's just take a look here. This game was a lot of fun. It was a close game. Let's go through it, shall we? All right, Marcus Mariota, 15 for 25, 174 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. That last pick was massive by Kendall Fuller. Taylor Heinicke, 14 of 23, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick of his own. Pick right before half. It was a very questionable throw at best. Brian Robinson, 18 carries, 105 yards for the rookie who got shot a week before the season. And in the same season, we're talking about him running for $105 on just 18 carries. Have a day, young B-Rob. Brian Robinson Jr., gotta love it. Leading ball carrier for them was Al-Jahir for 11 carries, 54 yards. Terry McLaurin, the leading receiver, 4 catches, 48 yards on 6 targets. He had a big catch down the stretch on a 3rd down and short. That was helpful. Zacchaeus, 5 catches, 91 yards on the day for Atlanta, the leading receiver. Derek Forrest, 11 tackles, 8 of them solo. Jamin Davis right behind him with 10 tackles of his own. Deron Payne had 2 tackles for a loss, and he got his left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders! Deron Payne got that left hand up and knocked it into the air and won the game for his team. Have a day. Let's go. Evans had 13 tackles on the day, leading for Atlanta. Kendall Fuller and Walker, the 2 interceptions for each of their teams, the 1 each. Younghoe Koo missed a field goal from 58 yards out, 2 for 3 on field goal attempts. Joey Sly went 2 for 2 and missed an extra point. Both punters had 3 punts on the day. Team stats, you got 20 first downs for Washington, 18 for Atlanta, 5 for 12 on 3rd down for Washington, 4 and 10 for Atlanta, 332 yards of total offense for Atlanta to only 314 for Washington, close in that department. Penalties, 2 penalties, 20 yards against Atlanta, 4 penalties, 28 yards against Washington, and that last penalty proved to be the most crucial. It was that running into the kicker that set up the first down to end the game, and Washington wins the time of possession battle 33-27. And they win 19-13, move to 7-5. Let's take a look here at the NFL standings. So if we go to playoff picture, we are in the 8th seed right now at 7-5, and Seattle is actually the team to beat right now at 6-4. San Francisco is also 6-4. If either one of these two teams loses, we take the 7th seed spot. Robert Duras with a $2 super chat with a little happy, what is that, Fox? Appreciate you, or happy, yeah, I think it's a Fox. $1.99 from Roadhouse. Good game, but that 2nd and 25 was deplorable. Yep. Yeah. There's definitely things we could pick apart here on the film review. I'm sure we'll go through them. If you want to be back here on Tuesday night at 8:00 p.m. Eastern time, we will go through all of the film. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a game, ladies and gents. What a game. Am I wrong? Oh, wait, I got to update this chat. No, I don't. The chat's still working over here. Good. Whew. Tough loss, said Andrew Cruz. Sorry for Atlanta fans. I know it's tough. We've been there many times. Now you guys are 2 games out of the playoff spot, and now you have the loss of the tiebreaker against us, so that makes it really tough. You guys also have 2 more losses than Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's in a dogfight. I wonder if they're winning or losing right now. Tampa is in a tie game going into overtime against the Browns. Wow, so that's a close game there. We control our own destiny. That's right, baby. Heinicke did not have a good day, but he is far better than Wentz. We trust in Heinicke. He's got that dog in him. Yeah, there's a couple of plays here or there that you can want back if you're a Heinicke supporter, right? Or if you're Heinicke himself. But you got to admit, man, the guy plays with such heart and tenacity, and he does it for your team, right? The Heinicke does it again. That's right, baby. Heinicke. Look at Mike White's stats. Zach Wilson done in New York. Is Mike White going on? Well, I mean, he's going against a bad team in Chicago. They can't stop a nosebleed. But Mike White, have a big day. Mike White, 22 for 28, 315 yards and 3 tugs. That's hilarious. Good day for them. But man, oh man. What up, everybody? What up? I want TH4 backing up this team for a long time. Yup. You got to take the good with the bad with Heinicke. I believe in Heinicke. He's 5-1. He's 5-1 as a starter. Thank you, Carlos Kitt, for becoming a new subscriber. We're so close to 4,100. We're 12 subscribers away from 4,100 subscribers. But yeah, unbelievable that we are sitting here at 7-5 after a 1-4 start. I was done with this coaching staff. I will fully admit, but I kept saying, like everybody's like, oh, we're done. And I was like, well, guess what? None of you saw that 4-game win streak coming from us last year, right? When we beat Tampa Bay, we beat the Seahawks, we beat Carolina, and we beat the Raiders. Nobody saw that coming when we were 2-6 at the time or something like that. And then all of a sudden we're 3-6, we're 4-6, we're 5-6, and we got all the way back to 500. Then of course COVID and a couple of injuries hit, and the team never really could recover from there. But man, well, we got some more subscribers. Look at this. Juice Rel with the subscriber. Bag O Chips Music subscribed. JD Alex subscribed. District 202 has subscribed. We're 7 subscribers away from 4,100. That's so cool. So cool. I appreciate all of you that have become a subscriber. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. I mean, we were probably, close to 250 likes or something like that for us. So that's just awesome, right? Just awesome. Man. Oh, we're 4 subscribers away from 4,100. 3 subscribers away. Holy moly. You guys are awesome. I'm so glad we have a QB that plays to win. True. We did slow them down. They only had 13 points. We did. The defense had a rough first half, but only allowed 3 points in the second half. They really stepped up. And we got that big turnover that we needed at the end. That's been one of the biggest reasons we've kept winning, is that turnover battle continuing to go our way. It was a tie today. We both each had 1 turnover, but they also had the turnover on downs. So basically, they had the two turnovers. We had one. I don't know why turnover on downs doesn't count as a turnover. It's just as big as an interception, or a fumble. So I don't know why. And your point, he didn't have a great game. Look at Brady. He isn't either, tied with Cleveland. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's the thing, too, is it doesn't matter what your final stats are. It really doesn't. Oh, we hit 41. We hit 4,100. Wow, that's pretty freaking sweet, man. Pretty cool. We just continue to grow here over at the Tim Sports Talk. Well, let's go ahead and shout some people out, shall we? Shout some people out. Who's on right now live? We have On the Warpath
for the holidays.
Right
PXG's Gen 5 driver is marked down to the Kansas price of $299. But hurry, they're going fast, and on January the 3rd, the price goes right back to $599. PXG, nobody makes golf clubs the way we do, period.
Aunt Hilda is never going to write us into her will. She doesn't even like us.
Disgusting.
Gonna hit him on the Warpath. He does a great job over there. Awesome. Who else
Just have fun with it.
Right now? It doesn't. Oh, Big Simp is live. What up, Big Simple? Big Simp in the house. We'll hit the like button for Big Simp. What up, Big Simple? Hail, baby. There we go. Show some other people some love here as the Commanders community. DMV Sports Zone should be going live in a little bit, I would imagine, and I'm sure Louis T will go live. Rio's probably at the game, so look out for his vlog. I'm sure he'll be having a vlog later on. We have Juan Gotti in here, Pedro Smith somewhere. Redskins Review may have a something going on. Of course, Ed Oliver as well, and it's Street Scores. I'm sure he was live during the game. He may have his call-in show later. So shout out to all the boys in the Washington Commanders community. Oh, Ref the District, I almost forgot. Their channel, they usually go live during the game as well. Shout out to all of them. So appreciate it. And yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. Yeah, C. Lynch. C. Lynch is the biggest fan, absolutely. She's been my biggest fan forever. So it's going to be hard for you guys to surpass her. But yeah, we'll pin this message. Gotta love it. Thanks, Momo. Jarris disagrees. That's right, baby. Jarris disagrees. We already gave him a shout out earlier. So there we go. This is the best commentary. Commanders channel easily. Thanks, Douglas. Appreciate it. And I know you love to argue with me too, so it's always fun to go back and forth with Doug. Love the love to all the HCTR streamers. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Always a true fan, right? Infamous, always a true fan. But all right, guys, we're going to get out of here. We'll be live for the night game. Who do we have tonight? We got the night game we have the Packers versus the Eagles. So we'll see a division opponent tonight. See what's going on there. Eagles right now 9-1, lost to the Commanders 2 weeks ago and had a scare over against Indianapolis, but they do face a reeling Packers team right now. The Packers are a weird football team. They're not very good, but yet they beat the Cowboys, and the Cowboys smacked the Vikings. The NFL is a weird place. But yeah, and then I guess the Cowboys and Giants played earlier, so those were the other two division opponents. But yeah, we're here. Well, my wife just got home as well, so there's perfect timing. So I will see you later on tonight. And until next time. See ya!